The destruct.
这关要挑战无伤还是挺难的，需要用一个空对地比较强的飞机，而且速度要快，所以我们现在只选速度快的就行。这关还是用黑寡妇吧，黑寡妇毕竟怎么说呢，还是比较骚，怎么看怎么觉得好看。因为最后这关还是要打那什么，最后是要打几个洲际导弹，所以。
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Arusia only has 5 IRBM silos in total. Therefore, the enemy's made a number of fake silos to try and throw our bombers off the scent.
Did you say fake?
They're painted to look like the real thing from the sky. Can't tell the difference.
It's the wing of that LRSSG that brought down that Arsenal bird. We've got the bombs. Using the terminal guidance.
In order to use the targeting pods, you'll need to change weapons
这
first.
关的目标就是要用 SP
Try to
武
align
器
the missile silo with the circle in the center of your HUD.
进行
When you're lined up,
激光制
hit
导
the。firing switch and the bomb will drop.
第一
You're
人
gonna
情
need
况
to
其实
keep the
比较好，
silo aligned until the bomb hits. The enemy set up anti-air weapons in multiple locations.
We need to work together to take them down.
Keep the targeting pod trained on that silo until the payload is delivered.
最好的方法就是从高的地方直接飞，保持高度，然后直
Destruction
接
of
一直
first
启
missile
动。
silo confirmed.
The IRBM is aimed at the Ocean garrison. Soldiers' lives are at stake. We have no time.
They completely lost it. You can bet on it.
Let's end this madness.
Dropping another bunker buster will take some time. Aim
这关的目
carefully.
标是打敌人洲际导弹。
Doesn't matter how much fuel goes around. Try to lock in the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
The bomb is off its mark. The target is still standing.
累死我，我就再来，垂直打一会儿，高度够，再来。
Try to run the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
中，
That was a mistake. No structures visible.
但是这是假的，所以要继续打，继续搜索。
Trigger, missile inbound. Apostle has a lock.
没什么大问题。这个距离的话，它是打不到我的。所以它的秘诀就是要在飞行保持平稳的时候躲导弹，同时要把这个东西导到这个目标上。像现在这边的话，飞机是不受影响的。
Trigger, bomb has been dropped. Target is down.
Hit, but it was off the mark. Let's give him another.
一次打不中的话，我还得用标准导弹重新导一遍，
Standard weaponry will
比
suffice.
如说这样。
This is a serious mission. Was it Wiseman who gave Strider 2 to count? A formation changes every mission. I'm sure he has a reason for it. I'll believe that when I see it. I'm just glad he won't be there to chew my ear off.
这个地方现在是一直在偏左，所以
Missile silo destroyed. That makes 2. No launch signs yet.
这是
The enemy
再来。
squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in. They don't appear to be going after our bomber.
这关
Take
也
them
有
out
我
if
特
they
别喜欢。
interfere with our mission.
Bunker buster away. All right. Now let's take out those remaining
Sorry.
silos.
Missile silo destroyed.
Where do we look next?
怎么看都觉得这个画面真的太棒了，
The sky feels
虚幻四的
as a Cyclops
算是一个极致画面
in a。cage.
就这么看的话，真的是。
Once
看远景
over,
啊
I，guess we'll be back under the company commander's thumb again.
这边
What a pain in the ass.
bunker bust 了，所以我们要打的全是敌人的 bunker， 有几个是假的，从飞太快的话容易 miss guide， 所以
Strider 1, we have the coordinates. Firing the bunker buster.
走，
Right on the money.
但是不是一
Hit.
点都再
Target
来，
destroyed.
The fewer there are, the harder they are to find. Good luck.
We might make it. Just one silo left.
I'm like a wolf that's been let off its leash. These guys won't know what hit him. I thought trying to break the beaver from its cage. Must have been a decoy. No fire or explosions on the ground.
他这个很有意思，美观的这个，他每次你重新打，它的这个地点是不一样的，就是在这个 target 的这个 possibility 里边，每次你都要全打完才能知道是哪个是真的，不是固定的，所以刷分也很
Trigger. Bomb has been dropped.
假的。最后一
Must
个
have been a decoy. No fire or explosions on the ground. Missile launched. Evade. Fox 2. Fox 2.
5 minutes remaining.
最后一个了，瞄准一下，进入射程，
Target confirmed. Dropping the bomb now.
Nothing compared to what we've been through the last.
好了，
All missile silos have been destroyed.
Wait. What the hell is that?
剧情进入高潮，这个其实很难的，你飞得太慢的话根本追不上。
Alert! We've detected an IRBM launch. Confirmed signature on our radar.
这是
Launch
敌人的
site
核弹
is
头啊！我
this
操！
dam.
我要去想办法把敌人的 IRBM
They certainly hit it
拦
well.
截下来。
We still have a chance. Shoot
所以
it
这
down
关呢，
before it reaches critical altitude.
重点就是要在之前就把这个东西打下来，到 critical altitude 之前就打下来，你还得见这个速度。1900万米开始，一个干掉，
Confirmed signature on our radar.
Strider 3 launching missile.
Warning. We confirm another launch.
第二
Take
发
it out.
是不是很有1942的感觉？打核弹什么的，防止它进入平流层。Come on, let's go, baby.
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
稍微减速，1900万米，
Additional launch confirmed.
Incoming.
中。最后一个，
Enemy has a lock. Evade.
这关的 Ace 难度下，这帮无人机敌人会一直追着你打，所以你很难躲。你又要杀这个炸弹，你又要在同时躲他们的这个 flare， 躲他们的这个导弹，还是挺难打的。行，这是最后一个。先飞到它底下，然后从屁股上去，这样的 approach 比较对。
Strider 1, locked on target.
完美，结束
All of the missiles have been destroyed.
，mission accomplished。
I was cutting it pretty close. I was starting to get a little nervous.
You're telling me.
哎呀，YF23还是
There
漂亮。
wasn't even anything we could do about it. Glad we were partnered with you on this operation.
That went about as expected. Be sure to include in the report how much ass I kicked while off the company commander's leash. Roger that, and I'll be sure to include all the crap you said about Wiseman, too.
Arusia only...
干嘛呢，Peanut？
We have successfully prevented an enemy ballistic missile attack. Strider Squadron, you did very well without your unit commander. We are now...
Next mission. 这关很有意思，这关我要钻峡谷，难度非常高。要选一个怎么说呢？选一个对地面比较多的这个飞机。F-35其实 OK， 8个 ground 导弹，你要在一定速度之内、一定时间之内飞过这个峡谷。
Strider Squadron aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
看就知道了，而且还是在晚上。这次我准备第一人称挑战一下，蛮有挑战的。还能看到吧？
Beginning nighttime aerial refueling process. Be careful of reduced visibility.
当然是要先从夜间开始，夜间补给开始。空中补油。
Trigger, maintain your current approach.
他在我这儿。
Too fast. Lower airspeed. 500 meters. You have permission to access the refueling tanker. 100. 50 meters. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
这 F-35还是比较先进的，全触摸屏。完了，这关任务真的很容易翻车了。不仅有高度限制，还有这个空间限制，必须得在300米，还要躲这个探照灯。
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
贼过瘾。
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Aslan's one. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch the one.
600米以下。
Secure the LZ quickly. We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men. Everyone here's already signed their wills. That ain't funny. Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Luck. Understood.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Caution.
差点。还有什么星球大战的感觉啊？
Starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. And the best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
操，不要太窄，看 damn it， 真是飞了多少遍都觉得很刺激。
Watch your speed.
这关地下有名的飞机是必须得在一定时间内飞过这个
You've passed
valley。
waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark
飞过之
spots
后
that
才
can
能把
sneak
那
up
个
on
打
you.
下。冠名机。
Strider 1, you've exceeded the altitude restriction. You most likely triggered the enemy's radar. We've lost the element of surprise.
刚才那段可见度太低了，再来。
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out. Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
再来。
Searchlight up ahead. Watch for it.
Pull up. Caution.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Aslan's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly? We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Caution.
Everyone here's already signed their wills. That ain't funny.
Caution. Pull up.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you then. Good luck. Understood.
Caution.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be
Waypoint 3 之
careful.
后非常快，
Caution. Pull
你要
up.
对这个飞机有绝对的控制，还不能让翅膀
Caution.
碰到这
Pull
个
up.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
Caution.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti.
法班体
Without
就是
Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're
他们
the
的手
company
里。
commander himself. The
Oh,
best thing
fuck.
about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut.
Spotted enemy aircraft in the valley headed for the base.
We've been detected. We've lost the element of surprise.
再来，好久没玩这关了。
Strider 1, you have passed through
Archie了。
waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Caution. Pull up.
Keep altitude below 600 meters. Good. Maintain your current course.
Caution. Pull up.
敌人和飞机
Searchlight
真
up
的很
ahead.
不一样。
Watch for it.
Caution.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, Aslan's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly? We'll get you down safe. I'm worried you're short on men.
Everyone here's already signed their wills.
Flying too high. You're
That
getting
ain't funny.
picked up by enemy radar.
Pull up.
Never was good at jokes. Okay, follow you in. Good luck.
Understood.
Caution. Caution.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. 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 Pull up.
When can we take on the final mission? I'm starting to get tired of all this.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Watch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in Farbanti. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself.
Caution. Pull up.
The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence. We won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Spotted enemy
太牛逼
aircraft in
了！
the valley headed for the base.
We've been detected. We've lost the element of surprise.
因为它那种可见度太低了，所以
Strider 1,
我换那什么了，我换那个 YouTube 的这个，
you have passed through waypoint.
我把这个 share setting 改一下，我还是用手机看那个 YouTube 就能看到你的留言了。而且屏幕大一点的话，
Point 1.
好看一点。行
No
，those
weapons
lights
until you
are
reach the enemy
searchlights。
base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
来吧，再来一遍，
Keep altitude below 600 meters.
画面看得大一点，稍微
Good.
清晰。
Maintain your current
刚才
course.
那个有点太小了，所以看不见嘛，也看不到你的 comment，所以我还是用手机看比较好。
Watch for it.
Pull up.
Okay, I'm gonna have to focus here. Let me
Stay
try
out
to
of their
focus.
sight.
Pull up.
Strider, Aslan's 1. Our current ETA matches yours. Catch them off guard. Can we secure the LZ quickly?
Checkpoint 123的 waypoint 123比较好飞，过了之后就比较糟糕。
That ain't funny.
那第三人称的话很好，第一人称的话还有点挑战，但是没办法。 选择第一人称模式，那就要玩到底。
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2.
Caution. Pull up.
The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Pull up.
Yep,
Caution.
very narrow. Let's try this again. Those lights are searchlights. Yes, I think I answered that already.
When can we take on
If
the
you
final
fly into those
mission?
lights, you
Starting to
die.
get tired of all
Mission
this.
over.
This is the last step, Count. We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Launch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in for a bounty.
Caution.
Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself. The best thing about Strider Squadron is our leader keeps his mouth shut. Watch your speed.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence.
这条真的要非常
We
慢
won't。be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Pull up.
There we go.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
有云真的很困难。来 ，Let's try this.
Caution. Caution. Pull up. Caution.
Oh fuck，差那么一点点，最后那个忘了。
We've been detected. We've lost the element of surprise.
但是飞过这段就是进入基地了，所以就最后那一点儿。
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1. No weapons until you reach the enemy base. All aircraft, reduce altitude. We have altitude restrictions from here on out.
Caution. Pull up.
Keep altitude below 600 meters.
Caution. Pull up.
It's
Good.
not that
Maintain
insane,
your
trust me.
course.
There are
Searchlight
more
up ahead.
difficult ones
Watch
coming
for
up,
it.
so this is not the most insane one.
Pull up.
Stay out of their sight.
Strider, fast.
而且我飞得太快了，你要是慢慢飞的话，谁都可以过去。这个地方
Secure the LZ quickly.
I'm just going too fast,
Get you down
so
safe.
maybe slow
I'm
down.
worried you're short on men.
Caution. Pull up.
Everyone here's already signed their rules.
Caution.
That ain't funny.
Caution.
Never was good at jokes.
再来，
Caution.
最后一次。
Pull up.
Understood.
Pull up.
Strider 1, you've passed through waypoint 2. The valley's about to get narrower. Be careful.
Very narrow. 所以这关你还得选一个怎么说呢？
Pull up.
机动性比较强的飞机，要不然肯定会翻车。
Pull up.
你要对这个空间感
On the final mission.
judge 的
I'm
非常
starting
好
to。get tired of all this.
像这个 wingtip
This is
这
the
种
last step,
别人
Count.
碰到的。
We'll take the enemy base and use it as a bridgehead.
Caution.
Launch yourselves out there. We're going to need all of you in for a bounty. Without Wiseman here, everybody wants to give orders like they're the company commander himself.
Caution.
过了这桥之后，大概就知道会有
Leader keeps his
得
mouth
稍微
shut.
飞低一点，
Watch your speed.
飞一点的话。
Caution.
You've passed waypoint 3. You're coming up on the base, imposing radio silence.
Pull up.
Very
We
slow.
won't be able to talk again until you're over the base. Continue to keep an eye on your altitude. There are plenty of dark spots that can sneak up on you.
Yep, you can see those lights coming up.
Caution. Pull up. Caution. Caution. Pull up. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Last bit，
Caution. Pull
过
up.
了这点儿之后就到基地了，然后就可以 launch night assault.
Caution.
Have
Pull
to be
up.
quick. I'm done.
Caution.
You just passed through waypoint 4. Radio silence has been lifted. You're
Okay.
almost at the base.
It's time to go fuck these guys up.
Made it. That was quite the roller coaster ride.
看着怎么样？这还不是游戏最难的钻洞，游戏最难的钻洞在后面。
Reach destination.
第二到最后一关。
Commence the attack. It's time for their wake-up call. The longer it takes, the worse off we'll be.
Let's go, baby.
Finish them off.
All right,
Down
let's
some.
give them a beating.
这关用这个8 AGM 打这个东西，简直就是说太简单，跟玩儿一样。
Enemies are attacking. Where the hell did they come from?
再来，他们的飞机现在刚刚起飞 ，so we have the element of surprise.
Fire up the searchlights. I can't see where the enemies are coming from.
Let's go.
Looks like the enemy's air defenses are online. Yes, they finally decided to wake up. Keep up the attack. The sooner we finish this thing, the better. Okay, that takes care of all the SAM sites.
趁这帮直升机和他们的飞机没有起飞之前，全部干掉。
Roger that. If the enemy is still present and large numbers of our ground forces arrive, the mission will be a failure. Go help our allies.
Yeah, let's go help them out.
On time means it's free. Your jokes haven't gotten any better.
Look at our leader's bird! Hurry or the roof is on the ground!
这就很简单。
Broadcaster, hostiles are still near the altitude. Can't make long approach.
Multiple helicopters spotted. Do you have a visual on them?
Yes, I do. Does it clear them out?
You need to take out those enemies at the LZE.
Yep, all done.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
This is Vasquez 1. Landing down. Trust your allies and keep moving. Space is ours for taking.
Hostile bomber destroyed.
Wait the base, Commander. What are you waiting for?
Fox 2.
中
Incoming. Phalanx. You've engaged the enemy reinforcements. Requesting immediate close air support.
Copy that. We'll send some your way.
Leads you guys in trouble. Let's help them out.
It's alright. Those two Osean big shots will take care of them for us.
Yes, we will take care of them for you. No problem.
Strider Squadron, do it quickly, or we'll lose the element of surprise.
Air support is on its way.
说这个地面部队可以了。
Target eliminated. Great work.
地面的东西都被打光。
Okay, that attack just took out the enemies on the front line. The lane ahead is cleared up. We have our tank.
AV88 AV8B 就是那个所谓摇式战斗机。
Picking up an enemy squadron. It must be the reinforcements they called in.
Yeah, let's kill them all.
Emergency! See the enemy reinforcements? They're stopping us! We can't do anything about their air power. We need support.
We still got 3 enemy fighters left. It's not over yet.
We'll finish it. Don't worry.
2 remaining.
2 remaining. Okay.
Strider 1, bandit on your tail.
We're behind them. Don't let us get in the way.
Enemy missile! Breaking! Caution. Pull up.
One last enemy fighter.
今天玩的有点 aggressive。
Broadcaster, requesting close air support.
Strider Squadron, enemy reinforcements. Get some goddamn support there now.
今天玩的比较顺手，应该说
Enemy numbers
比较 aggressive。
Don't give in. Fight until the very end. We're stuck. We won't be able to capture the base at this rate.
Keep your heads down. 3 strikes will take care of the enemy.
Mark 2. Missile, invade.
就你一个
This is
这么
nothing
多导
compared
弹
to what we faced in the last mission.
Let's see where's the rest of these fuckers. Take these guys out.
Destroyed by Strider 1.
Fox 2.
Missile.
Caution, enemy has a lock.
Missile.
Locked on bandit.
In gun range.
That's it. Take out their shield. Force our way inside the facility.
Come on, baby, let's go. One more time. Good kill.
Confirmed destroyed. Target's destruction confirmed. That air support was right on the money.
Let's go.
Okay, start running on the count of 3. Great. I get to finally send my boys in to ring the doorbell.
他们现在可以占领基
Still
地
quite a
了，
few enemies hold up in
所有
there.
的敌人全被打光。
We can't afford to wait any longer. Begin the assault. If anyone resists, kill them.
下一关就是回收首都了。
Contact! 2 o'clock! Go! Go! Fire!
简直就是各种666是吧？
Tear down that barricade.
刚才的操作还算 OK， 比较满意。我还给你来一波超级魔飞行。
How'd it go? This is Basilisk 1. The base is ours. We have control of all major functions.
Glad the pizza was on time. Roger that, Basilisk 1. Mission accomplished.
All prisoners of war will be treated in accordance with international law. We've even brought pizza.
这是我们登陆部队的位置。
I'm already getting an earful from the men over the needless paperwork.
No joke.
Okay, go ahead and begin your approach. Move to the flight control.
Roger that.
然后我们要在这基地降落了。
Strider 1,
夜
this
间
is
降落
Basilisk.
最
The
新
runway is clear. You have permission to land. The party is on as soon as you get here.
这关降落还是蛮有难度的，因为它是有云、有雾、有雨的。
3,000 meters to the runway.
慢慢下降。
Lower your nose. You're too high. 1,500 meters to the runway. You are right on course. Maintain current heading.
完美。
Right on the money, Strider 1.
That's it.
Strider 1 has landed. Let's go and greet him.
Strider 1, you have passed through waypoint 1.
是啊，下一关任务也是很刺激，大规模的反舰、对地、对空作业，然后还有就是跟 BOSS 还要再继续狗斗一番。
Excellent. Submarines have arrived from the Ocean mainland and are refueling. This base will serve as a frontline platform for our mission to take Farbanti. We're almost at the end of this operation.
这关才拿了个 B， 速度太慢了。之前飞那个重启了太多次。
Mihai's second sortie was designed to calculate how his physiology changed under the stress of combat. My job was to compare his performance as a pilot now to when he was younger and understand how his skills evolved. To tell you the truth, I'm not sure I wanted to know the answers anymore. For a man his age, Mihai's body was unbelievably resilient, remarkably flexible. His reflexes were as sharp as they ever were. Still,
这就是为什
after
么
all
人家的
those years
机体
of
水平
flying
这么
in
高
the。outer layers of the atmosphere, even someone as strong as Mihai wasn't immune to the effects of the strain. The human body is fragile. It was not meant to handle the excessive amounts of radiation that constantly bombarded the stratosphere. For Mihai's second sortie, we used a flight suit that was still untested. He seemed fine on takeoff, but by the time he landed back at the base, it was clearly a mess. He got caught in a surprise dogfight with an especially stubborn enemy. It took a while for Mihai to bring him down.
Suspend mission.
The suit was ineffective. According to the data, it wouldn't let him fly to his full potential. A new flight suit was made to my exact specifications. When it finally arrived, Mihai's granddaughters glared at me with their disapproval. They blamed me for the pain their grandfather had to keep enduring. But Mihai remained stoic. He wasn't the type of man who cared about anything that happened here on the ground. I wasn't worried about it. I was confident the new suit would protect him thoroughly so that he could maneuver his plane any way he wanted. The moment he took off in his new flight suit,
Thrust
I
vector
realized what I had failed to before. Right after takeoff, as the wheels retracted, the plane suddenly
超
arced
猛
up.
这个，
It accelerated so quickly. I had never seen a plane
显
move
得
like
像
that
无人机。
before. Mihai hit the high G's multiple times before disappearing into the blue. The support team couldn't even keep up. And then I knew. I understood why he never seemed to care about restoring his stolen country back to its former glory, and why he didn't seem to care about anything that happened here on the ground. Of course, Mihai's kingdom was the sky.
来了，我们要取回我们的这个。Yep, the CG is just amazing.
The operation to capture
Everything like
Eruja's
spot on.
capital, Farbanti, is beginning.
这是我们的最
This
后
is
的
the culmination
assault,
of our work.
final assault.
We need to capture the
Capture
Erusian
our
forces' general headquarters in
capital.
the south of Farbanti and end this war.
Basically, we're
The
capturing their
plan is for ground troops
capital.
to attack Farbanti from both the east and north, and a task fleet will attack from the southwest. We will secure air superiority over the capital, while providing air support for our allies on the ground and in the water as required.
所以就是
By
要
all
选有
accounts,
反舰
we
的。
expect this to be an intense, full-scale battle across land, sea,
Sea and air.
air. Should you need to replenish your ammunition or make necessary
要多
repairs
次
to
补给
your craft, a return line has been set up in the north. During this operation, we will also be tasked with having to destroy the communications satellites that Eruja hacked. If we take down the information communication system that we believe they have control over, it should plunge Eruja into chaos. Once the capital falls, the Erusian military will be isolated and thrown into chaos, making it easier for us to end.
这么说，最后还是把我们自己也打瞎
However,
了。
that can't happen until after the capital falls.
待会儿看就知道，这一关的空战非常刺激，因为我们又要跟
Eruja
那
will
个
fight like a tiger, but
跟
we
那个
cannot
敌人的这
lose.
个 ace
We
one
must
on one。
seize the capital and end this war.
Let's go。需要对空对和那个对陆的剧情，所以没记错的话 ，F22可以 ，F18也有，只要有 LSAM 就可以，和 QAM 就行。我看一下这个是 XSDB 是 homing bomb 哦，炸弹，还是用反舰比较快，因为反舰速度刷分的速度比较高。找一个比较好用的。苏35的话是跟我的敌人一样，就是跟 BOSS 是一样的飞机。哦不对，苏37是这个跟敌人的飞机是一样的，米哈奥的飞机是一样的。至于这个 X02的话，就是最终 BOSS 开的最后一关的飞机，这局有点太扯淡了。ADF 01和11都是属于我觉得有点作弊级了。Multi Roll 的话。这也是比较作弊型的，我看看有没有什么比较 reasonable 一点的。QAM、6AM、LGAM、苏30 SM 其实也可以，我看看它的这个导弹，这是 Long Range Anti-Ground Anti-Surface Missile Cluster QAM 也算可以，但我最好想买一个用一个能反舰的反舰的这个。Cruise missile. QAM 和 LSAM 就它了，这两个都好使，先选这个，然后 这是 F-18F， 我之前都没有用过这架飞机。F-18F 是 F-18的最新的版本。选 parts， 选 parts 的话大概是这个，然后导弹的话加 special weapon load limit homing capability。Flight speed, block range, ECU 加上 acceleration 加上，飞机可能不够快，但是武器的话应该是能跟得上。这个 Spear 6副编的，这就是被友军打下来的那个。我们这把还是选 Strider Skin。试一下吧 ，Let's give it a shot.
Strider Squadron, proceed to runway. Sortie ASAP.
F-22的这个对空能力行，但对地不行。这关有很多要对地打的，所以还是要选一个反舰能力比较强的，因为这样刷分特别快。F-22的问题就是他们那个反舰能力不行。光打空中还可以，但这关的话是空海陆空都有。有 C1， 地图很大，要打的人，而且这架飞机 F-18可是现在的美军厨艺啊，非常成熟。哎，感觉还真的还蛮不错的。
So I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit. Just to show you guys how it's done. Trust I can count on all you to keep up. Let's get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece. And it on your six.
Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel.
先把敌人舰队赶走。
Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2.
这关的这个画面也
It's
很
gonna
好
be。flying with you again, partner.
Cute. No, it's real funny.
You should see the submerged area up ahead. Friendly warships have already begun the invasion. Things are about to get rough.
We're sending the squadron to defend at Stonehenge. Are you sure about this? Yes, we have positive ID. Raise the threat level to maximum.
Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves.
Strikes overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side.
舰队已经被我打没了，我去。
Target acquired.
We're out of sandstone. We're pinned down.
Vessel confirmed sunk.
我开始回到他们的这个旧城区，旧城区被海浪被那个苏纳米给淹没了嘛？淹没的原因很简单，因为他们之前这个大雾中了流星的袭击，所以。
We need to split our forces in two and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area. Cyclops will take care of the other one.
Roger.
Enemy done. Continuing attack.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
开始对地吧。
Bandit has launched missiles.
这个区域就是被海淹没的这么一个区域。
The battle, the less likely it goes according to plan.
Bandit on your tail.
好 ，OK， 我去继续打其他的地方。这边地面目标其实还蛮多的。
Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
我准备去换一下我们测速武器，然后对空导弹，开始打空中那边。
This is Mate 1 to Mate Squadron. Buy us some time. We got friendlies coming in.
Maintain course if you want to go back to resupply.
做的真的很细节，对仪表盘。
Strider 1, this is Control Tower.
那你不影响工作就行。来了，准备空对空打，不打这边，打空中敌人比较多的那边。我现在还差1万分嘛，把这些人很快就打掉。
Special delivery. They're after me. I need cover.
Fox 2.
这边才是重头戏，你看有多少个敌人？
Breaking out of lock.
首先是 A10这种比较好打。
Bandit in my sights. Locked on.
Cyclops 4, Fox 2.
Forward. Keep your foot on the gas.
Strider 1 has killed a bandit.
Enemy shot down. Hostile has a lock.
用这个东西打，用 QAM 打他们不要太简单。A10的话是一种攻击机嘛，就是之前你买那个 LEGO， 所以比较皮厚一点，2发。
Bandit on your back.
Strider 1, Fox 2.
走，干掉。
Need more air support. We can't hold the bridge much longer without it.
Locked on.
苏34也是重型飞机，重
The missile got through our ACM.
已经89000，所以8900，这刷分刷。
Missile inbound. Evade.
You're low on special weapons.
Load is 6.
Target is in machine gun range.
Break.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fatigue is starting to set in. Maintain your composure. We're almost through this. Call reinforcements. Damn it. Should have known it sooner.
好，把这些 A10打掉之后，回去再补一个 Special Weapon， 就可以把这帮人全清掉。其实用普通导弹也可以。
Strider 1, target acquired.
We've got flies buzzing around our heads. Don't take your eyes off them.
普通导弹的话，还是不够那什么。
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack. This one's mine. Attacking.
Enemy light shield. I can't take him.
打的比较慢一点。
No use. We have to retreat.
Enemy has a radar lock on me.
Evading missile.
This is Cyclops. We cleared out most of this area.
Wiseman, give us a hand.
Already on.
Enemy missile. Fire. Hang in there. Looking right. Initiating attack.
Missile launched.
Locked on. Ransack.
它的飞机比较厚，
Enemy has a lock on me.
Missile. Missile.
One more push out to do it. I can see the tide turning in our favor.
是
I'm taking damage, but I'm good to go.
时间绝对足够，我怎么刷都来得及。这边的敌人被我打光了，我操！回去那边补一番。
Keep an eye on your radar. All it takes is one missile and your history.
Careful. Turn the battle against us in a heartbeat.
这飞机除了慢一点，其他都挺好的。
Enemy has the lock.
把这排打掉吧。
Strider 1, missile launched.
我也补一下导弹 Q 一下。
Enemy take this position.
其实我可以回去把那个舰队里面干掉，好像又来了新的舰队。 3000多分，
Maintain
好几个
course
啥
if you want to go back to resupply.
Strider 1, this is control.
先换 QA， 因为这个东西比较好用，
Strider 1, this is
打
control.
空中就行。
Missile fired. Pay attention. Stay forward and keep your eyes on the enemy.
They're after me. I need cover.
看云里面那么多敌人，
This is the story. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet. Fight, breaking away.
Who's your daddy now, baby?
Strider 1, Fox 2.
Break, break.
Missile hit.
最后2架飞机打下来，我就满
Target
分。
acquired. Strider 1, bandit splashed.
We have them on the run. Careful. The ruins are
角度太高了，
making water shallow.
正
Your
好
air
过了
support
1.5。
considerably weakened organized resistance from the Erusian army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
现在剩下的这4分钟就是免费打分了。
Understood. Understood. Understood.
5 minutes remaining.
F18还是漂亮。
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Requesting fire barrage. Coordinates 2294-5002. Target is enemy NBC formation. Fire for effect with your strongest round.
这边还有一些零散一点，把这边干掉。
Missile launched.
Eyeball to Tucker 2-4. Bracketing complete. Fire for effect. Roger. Team firing data.
因为他们都是在楼里面，所以得几乎垂直的这么往下打。
Conditions keep changing. This battle is ugly.
And impact. Tucker 2-4. Go easy on our eardrums next time. Thanks for the fire support.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy. Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
待会儿我要跟最终 BOSS 在这个楼里边单挑。
Target acquired. Fox 2.
啊 fuck！
Strider 1 is
快出
crashed.
楼是可以打掉的，我才知道。进这个楼里边打。哦 fuck！
Our
从
troops
头
have
开始。
engaged the Farbanti
这就是这
reconstruction
种这
park.
游戏比较恶心的一点，就是只要你
Submerged area.
一不小心翻车，就从
We
头
need
开
you
始
to。help our boys in those 3 locations. This'll end the war.
再来，
It's time. Commence the operation. Our friends are waiting.
这次的话我
Lately,
就多
as
打
your
一打
company commander,
对线
I。felt some of you young bucks coming after my championship belt.
我一直以为那楼只是装饰，没想到可以打掉
So。I think I'm gonna go out there and run up the score a little bit, just to show you guys how it's done. I trust I can count on all you to keep up. Get out there, take care of business, come back in one piece.
Let's do it.
Our ground forces are now moving to capture Farbanti Reconstruction Park. They're already engaged with the enemy. It seems the enemy was fast to detect them. They could use some air support. Strider 1, return line is to the north. Head that way if you need to refuel. Good luck, everyone.
Count is back in the saddle as Cyclops 2. It's good to be flying with you again, partner.
Strider 1 is in the clouds.
No, it's real funny.
You should see the submerged area up ahead. Friendly warships have already begun the invasion. Things are about to get rough.
We're sending the squadron that defended Stonehenge. You sure about this? Yes, we have positive ID. Raise the threat levels maximum.
Keep sending the enemy forces to their watery graves. Target acquired.
Three strikes is overhead. Lady Luck's now on our side.
听他们各种花式吹
Say
你，
goodbye. Watch out! Missile on its way. Everyone's requesting backup. It'll take forever to get here.
Naval battle above the city.
先打打地面吧。
Enemy backup inbound. Forces are heading from 2 separate combat zones. We need to split our forces in 2 and meet both threats at once.
Trigger, head for either area.
这边的话，我先准备把地面部队打下来，然后再打地面。
Enemy's got a lock. Breaking.
Fox 2. Strider 1, APC destroyed.
Bandit, right behind me.
最后一个，
Bandit acquired. Initiating attack.
Fox 2.
这没问题。这是架在高架桥
Target
上
has，been destroyed. He dodged it. Okay, Trigger. The park is all yours. We'll deal with the other threat.
I'll show you all how it's done.
Target in gun range.
Who cares if the aircraft's got 3 strikes?
Enemy has a lock.
Target acquired.
Rampage the front door. Breaking.
跟那个导弹擦肩而过了。
Advance on the hospital.
Enemy on your rear.
Now. Support team. Open fire.
Eliminated.
我第一次打这关的时候，的确很困难，因为思路都是乱的，完全没有按照这个任务的 briefing 去配那个武器。
Fire. No point getting it. Fox 2.
Can't let the enemy take their position.
Kill them all.
Strider 1, missile away.
Locked on. Go down.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
Move around. I'll reel you right now. They shouldn't have mentioned 3 strikes during the briefing.
他们现在地面用的这个 missile 的速度比较接近 Ace 的，所以现在把这个快跑。
Damn that 3 strikes.
Boy, am I glad 3 strikes is here.
AA gun confirmed destroyed.
有这个菜鸟打到，
Strider 1, locked on target.
王博选择，干嘛？
Locked on.
Roger. The mark will be secured. The Ocean Big Shot clear the way.
I have the feeling. Don't let them through. You're mine.
Target is hit.
Strider 2. Fox 2.
Fox 2.
这边的
Enemy number
这边 clear 之后换那个 QAM， 然后去打那个打另外一边空队空队部那个战场。
HQ. We're falling back. We don't stand a chance against their air support. On your ground.
我操，这都能被我打下来。
Heads out.
Strider 1. Break. Break.
Enemy is fled.
All right. Keep up the pressure. A chance of victory will present itself eventually. Strider 1, watch your tail.
Hostile forces moving near enemy HQ. We don't have enough units to hold them.
Split up. The longer this drags on, the greater our losses. Roger that.
Got these guys before somebody lights a fire under our asset.
这边的地面目标清完了，把这个空投打掉，我就可以去补给，换 QAM。Yes， 角度有点角。这个感觉像后期任务。Next one. Lost one.
Strider 1, target acquired. Missile away. Special delivery.
那边好像舰队又回来了，舰队回来了必须得伺候他们一下，把这舰队打完之后就可以回来补空对空导弹。对啊，这个 missile 它的 homing ability 还是比较差，所以用打这种 LASM anti-ship 比较。
That area is all yours, Strider. We'll back up one squadron at the Silver Bridge.
Thanks to our air support, victory is within sight. Let's turn the remaining enemies into shark bait.
Strider 1, missile away.
Steer clear of the sunken Allied ships. Just how many did we lose? Three strikes is back.
Your air support considerably weakened organized resistance from the
像我们这
British
边，
Army. Operation nearly complete. Just need to see it through.
我们这边这个海军都已经把敌人的舰队给干掉了，
Understood.
剩下就是刷分。确实，回去换 QA。
Confirmed destroyed.
6分钟估计还能打一波，打2万分。
We must take advantage of this opening. This is the start. There are small boats hiding in the ruins. Take them out before they can approach the fleet.
好，这边也有。
Carelessness, pride, arrogance. Careful.
刚才我犯错的地方，我要注意一下安全。我有这个 LSM。
Don't let them through.
我打的是这个 Destroyer。
I want to be badass and free strider.
漂亮。OK， 这波清完我直接换 QAM 就不用什么，不用去打那边的空战，因为时间会到。
We're evenly matched. It'll be a grind. We're gonna make it through this. Just a little further than the rest of the odds.
Strider 2, Fox 2.
Fall back 900 yards. 3 strikes is here.
Strider 1, locked on target.
Eyeball to Ostrich. Take care of Niner Sierra for us. Roger. We'll provide supporting fire along with Stork. Our target is Niner Sierra. Prepare the first volley.
好的，
Ready.
清完。
Fire!
Hostile vessel destroyed.
Finish them off! The enemy is exhausted, but we will be too before long.
去回去补给一下，开始做空对空作战。
Our tank commander's down!
像4分钟的话，就先把地面目标全舔干净。比如说那边的那个倒霉鬼，还有这边的这个。
Eyeball, give us a report. Thanks for the fire support. Roger.
We've spotted enemy backup. Check your radars.
Copy.
Missile.
Trigger. It's about time we finished up here and helped other allies in trouble.
You don't need to try and target every enemy. Just keep your focus. Take one down, then move on to the next.
哦，这边还
You really think that missile was gonna hit anything?
3分钟之前我必须得回去补给一下 special weapon。
1, 2, 3 are making their way to HQ now.
You're low on missiles.
Missile.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed.
操，我的 missile 都打光了 ，standard missile。
Missile.
这种可以，
Punch a giant hole in that enemy ship.
这是他们的 ground
Missile inbound.
Missile.
Target is hit.
ground aegis system，他们一个神盾防御系统。 这东西
Minutes remaining.
效果还是很牛逼的，3分可能能打掉。
Missile.
Bandit has a lock.
Missile.
Target is in machine gun range. Strider 1, missile away.
CIWS 是近防系统，这个东西不是很好。
Say goodbye.
2分钟，
Strider 1, locked on target.
靠 ，lost one。
Caution. Pull up.
就这个 aegis 很精打，但是它一下加2000分，所以这个东西还是要打掉的。
Show them how lucky a fight this battle.
Missiles depleted.
子弹打完了，
Really well out there. This is sure to bring an end to the war. You'll be heroes.
Don't know what medals they've got for you, but if you want one, come back in one piece.
2 minutes remaining.
去门那时候回去补子弹了，也可以回去补血。
Missile. 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 Missile.
再被打中一下，可能就90%的 damage。 必须硬上，
Maintain
完全
course
不
to
怕
go，back to resupply.
毫无怎么说，毫无畏惧，just get it done。
Strider 1, this is control.
换 QAM，quick maneuver
Strider
anti-air
1, this
missile
is。controlled.
剩下的这些我可以继续用普通的 missile 打掉。
Bandit in my sights. Bandit evaded attack. Trying again.
热鸡翅还行，
Remaining.
1分钟。
Breaking off.
Bandit has a lock.
24000分，可以。
Strider 1, you've got their attention. Target is eliminated. Lock on. Good night.
30 seconds remaining.
30分，看能不能把最后的这几个地面武干掉，没问题。
Strider 1, target acquired.
Getting out rock. Breaking. This is Squad 6.
Sure.
Trying again.
H64这个 free for all，是吧 ？It's free real estate。
That brings you established up. Give those grounders all support they need.
Vehicle eliminated.
搞定。This is the big one。
All aircraft, listen carefully. This is Lancaster. We have the upper hand. The enemy headquarters is almost ours. Operation to eliminate all enemy satellites also underway. All going according to plan. The end of the war is in sight. Think of something you'd like to eat, guys? Because I'm buying.
Roger that. Man, don't jinx us.
Boss fight。
You're right. New bogeys. No, 5 SU-30s.
听音乐变了就知道，绝对 Mr. X check this shit out。老头换了新的发型之后，简直就不是人了，如同无人机一般的。 问题是不止他一个人，他一队都有这个能力。来吧。
What's going on here? I don't believe it. We've just lost ship 3 and 4. We're
It's
taking
time to
heavy
go,
damage.
baby.
It's like this monster is toying with us out there. We've got to do something.
Check this. 5 of them.
LRSSG, we have an emergency order from Mission Command. Bring down Mr. X. I know it's a tall order, but HQ wouldn't ask if they didn't have faith in you.
There they are. It's the snowbirds. The 2 leaders are at a different level. But don't underestimate the rest of them either.
Missile.
This should prove to be fun.
Missile.
What do you mean?
Missile.
It's just like you say. The enemy has experienced fighters in their midst. Soul 5 is hit.
One down.
They gotta bail out. I see them still good and well in it. Locked on.
Missile. Missile.
Strider 1, missile.
This ship is sunk. Single fighter coming back around.
Don't let Mr. X run wild. Friendlies are suffering heavy damage.
Got it.
Stay focused. We've still got a monster to slay.
Missile.
Hell,
You sure he's human?
Mr. X is eating through the Osean forces.
No. Who are these guys?
只有 QAM 能打得下来，其他的武器基本上都是废物。剩下的你想要有这个水平，你跟他们狗斗哪行 ？But really, do we really have time for that? Let's give it.
Taking fire.
最后5个，我5发倒的 QAM 跟这个 Must S 够了，够了。Come on.
The ship was sunk soon after. That's the last we heard from them.
Not long before our forces were routed.
他的这个飞行方式就是有点像，像斗牛士一样 ，He likes to go head on them.
Enemy's got a lock. Enemy has a
Keep him one shot.
taking evasive action.
This is Cyclops 3. I've been hit. We gotta eject.
Cyclops 3 is bailed out safely. Don't worry, he's gonna make it. Listen, Trigger, real talk. If we keep this up, someone's not going home. I'll act as a lure. Meanwhile, you shoot down Mr. X.
What?
All right, he grabbed a bait. Time to take him for a ride. Man, this is one stubborn bastard. He's on my tail, but he won't fire. Wait for the perfect shot, eh? Sorry, stranger. My boys won't let you have it.
Target is hit.
Nice flying. Give him one more.
Enough with your air show, Wiseman. You're pushing it.
Nah. Oh, Cal, that's sweet. I never knew you cared. You're all grown up. I'll even let the wisecrack slide.
Hey, I'm being serious here.
这家伙超难打，血真多。但我这次我这个 tracking 是真的很忙 ，never let him win out of my sight, not even once.
Missile launched.
Yep, you see what I mean? They're flying down in this fucking in these buildings.
Caution. Pull up.
Let me track these guys.
Cyclops 1, check your 6.
You're quite the entertainer, but the show's over with this next shot.
Come on, man.
Wasn't a bad pilot.
Wiseman, missile closing.
I'll keep him on me. Just a
Cyclops
bit
1,
longer.
missile.
Oh fuck. Sweep up my captain.
Shit. Cyclops 1 is down.
Cyclops Wiseman.
Eject already, Wiseman.
I'm sorry, Count. This plane exploded.
Wiseman, stay strong. We're not done here. Cyclops 2, you've got the lead. Wiseman, shit. Negative, Cyclops 2, you're the lead. I can't do it. Trigger should take command. Duty is yours. That's impossible. Do it. Damn it. Cyclops 4, form an element. We need our top gun if we're gonna take out that
Last
bastard.
one.
Local
Miss.
count. These guys are way out of my league. I can't even get in close to them.
Missile hit.
Damn.
了，开始跟我。He's trying to fucking dogfight with me. Let's go, roll. Let's go, old man.
My radar suddenly turned off. What is it? Respond. My data won't update.
My HUD is
Damn it.
running out.
What was that?
I've lost radar contact. What's up?
Look at the sky, towards the sun.
What is that?
A star? No, maybe an explosion?
Yep, those.
This is Soul Squadron. Head home. It's not safe to stick around here if we lose our base.
Listen up. We've just lost our real-time connection with Mission Command. It's not just Mission Command. I'm not getting any response from outside our
我们的
LOS.
卫星被人炸
Now
了。
under OCN control. The operation was a success. We didn't
卫
get
星
the
被人
orders
炸
that。should have come after the operational success. We'll guide you to the scheduled airport. All aircraft, leave this airspace immediately.
Negative. They've got a debt to pay.
Count, we all feel the same way.
Shit.
So Wiseman died for nothing.
结束。是 blind fight， 然后下一次就是跟他的决战了。
This is a peacekeeping force forward base near Erusian territory. Other Allied aircraft have probably been forced to make emergency landings at other airfields. We don't know much. The mission to capture the capital is nearly complete, but we unfortunately have no intel. The enemy communication satellites are down, and we have confirmed the deaths of several Erusian leaders. But our enemy was smart. They had a similar plan. Our own communication systems were destroyed at approximately the same time.
所以两边现在都是 blind。
We have no idea when or if they'll come back online. Stand by for further details.
Yeah, that would have been interesting. 看最后才给我 C 级评价。
As far as the chaos we find ourselves in these days, it's difficult to say which side pulled the trigger first. Erusia deployed an automatic intercept system with drones. Osea implemented long-range attacks to bypass them. So Erusia decided to sabotage Osea's communications and navigation
直
technology.
接把卫星干下来。
Erusia couldn't launch a satellite themselves, but they were still able to hack the software of the Osean transmission and navigation systems.
所以说现代
Before
战争电
Osea
子
even
战多么重
noticed,
要。
half of their satellites were hijacked. That's when things got ugly. In an attempt to knock out each other's capabilities, both forces launched fighters loaded with anti-satellite missiles at the same time. Only military satellites were targeted. However, their destruction created a debris field in orbit, which wiped out scores of other satellites, both private and government owned.
这个是非常真实的情况。
What kept the world relatively sane up to that point had been free-flowing data and information.
对，直接全世界的网络全断了。
Those were gone. All that remained was chaos and
这
confusion.
剧本写的，我觉得蛮有这个感觉。
Government and civilian broadcasts and transmissions were cut off. The flow of
It's a very
information
realistic
ceased.
situation.
Forces on both sides of the conflict now found themselves unable to communicate with their superiors. Many of the smaller countries annexed by Erusia and yearning for their independence seized the opportunity and started their own
Total
uprisings.
chaos.
As for why some of Osea's military decided to break off from the main force and continue on their own, I have no idea. Perhaps there was some sort of dispute over the chain of command. The continent that had once seen wars that were only fought between Osea and Erusia was now full of numerous conflicts between rival leaders vying for power. Insurgencies were everywhere. I even heard a rumor that a group of Osean convicts had rebelled. Rumors. It never ceased to amaze me that even at a crazy time like this, something as trivial as a rumor could find its way here. Communications from corporate were cut off. Apparently, the entire computer network was down. It was a wise decision to make our drones autonomous with AI
所以
instead
AI
of being radio controlled.
最后翻成了
Wise and forward thinking.
聪
Even
明
with
反
their
被聪明误。
GPS offline, they can still use their sensors to navigate as long as they're working properly. I'm sure the drones are still working perfectly, following their mission orders to the letter. I wish I could upload Mihai's new data to them. But without a connection, I can't upload the software to the active drones. The new ones we're making, though, there should still be enough time to upgrade those before they're activated. I'll be taking the data I've acquired away from the front lines now. Oh, and I'll be taking the girls, too. I told my assistant Masa it was time to get Mihai's granddaughters ready to leave here. She's not much older than the girls, but she has a way about her, and I'm sure she won't have any trouble with them.
战争进入了一个新的时代，
I saw a plane flying off in the distance. I imagine it was looking
就
for
这
a
个画面
safer
感特别
place.
漂亮，它这个构图
The
这个
plane
色彩，
had a rose emblem on it.
Erusia's
girls in the
communication
cup.
networks have been down since their satellites were destroyed. Unfortunately, we are
从这
experiencing
关以
trouble
后，所有
too.
的任务都是敌我不分的。
All of Usia has been
你需要
affected.
自己
We
去
don't know
identify。
when things will be back up and running. We're not even sure if this is Erusia's doing. Still, we will follow the strategy that was originally planned and move on to the next operation after liberating Farbanti. Let's get to it. Since the war began, we've been receiving communications in secret from an officer in the Erusian army.
With the capital under our control, Erusia's radical element is losing support quickly, affecting the balance of power.
这关是护送任务
HQ， is
但是
thinking
护送
of
地
using
面
the
的目标。
military officer as a way to gain leverage to settle peace negotiations. The officer is currently hiding in the outskirts of Anchorhead Bay, having joined up with support dispatched from the Osean army. The plan is that they'll take a standard vehicle to a rendezvous point at a harbor in the east part of the city, where a helicopter will be waiting.
I would like the new Strider Squadron to provide escort for the officer.
这关如果没有 identify 目标，就把敌人打了，有可能打到友军。打友
With the
军 mission over。
communication network currently down in the capital, I very much doubt Erusia will be able to mount a regimented counterattack. However, it is likely that Erusia's intelligence department and the remaining forces who are aware of the officer's movements will interfere. Keep a close eye on the officer and make sure he stays safe. Our victory in Farbanti has given us a golden opportunity to finally end this war. Be safe out there.
Take note that our satellite-based IFF has become unreliable following the recent communications failure. As such, target ID will be done by processing the images from the infrared cameras on your aircraft.
对，我还手动
Objects
ID
will
of my
initially
target。
appear as unknown on your HUDs, but will be ID'd once you close in on them for a set period of time.
来吧，这一关我得选一个怎么说呢？比较 specific 的一个对地导弹 ，long range ground missile。那玩意儿叫什么来着？我想一想。这是 unguided bomb long range， 对 ，LAGM， 我需要一个速度快的飞机，还得需要有 LAGM。LACM 不对，LACM 是那什么？对 ，cruise missile，large long range anti-produce powerful blasts of pilot need to watch distance， 这也可以，就用它吧 ，Griffin，LACM， 然后 parts， 这架飞机我都没有飞过，所以。Rocket EML 10 tactical laser bomb， 我这个应该不是 bomb， 我这个是 cruise missile， 所以就是 special missile homing capability， 不需要，因为是对地的，我需要一个 lock on range， 把这个 missile power， 然后 standard missile homing capability， standard missile。 What's special block on range? OK， 再加上3个 performance part。 Let's go.
Strider Squadron, you're cleared to taxi.
这也是一架欧洲的战斗机。Boss 的那个太猛了，因为这个弯我不能随便瞎炸，如果我瞎炸的话，容易造成 mission fail， 所以我必须用这个比较 specific 的这种 long range weapon， 就像狙击一样。You'll see what I mean. If I use the boss thing, I'll just kill everyone.
To the unidentified Osean craft, this is Captain Carl of the Osean Army. Are you here for the escort? You're not the squadron I was expecting. Are you really friendlies? Over.
This is Longcaster. Airborne warning and control system for the Osean Long Range Strategic Strike Group. Captain Carl, they're on our side.
And those 2 pilots we've heard about must be here too.
Okay, I hope you're right.
对，这一关
Are all of these really
地形
unknowns?
很复杂，而且非常黑，
State of civil war.
是在夜
The Erusian
间
army is fighting itself. There's no guarantee the Oseans won't shoot us in this confusion.
We'll image process the unknowns caught in your cams to identify friend or foe. The process will be faster if you get a close-up, well-centered image.
You see what I mean?
Meanwhile, we just run if they shoot us, right?
Affirmative. Always identify your target before you fire.
If I don't identify, I'll shoot my teammate, which is not a good idea.
Something I'll never get used to. But tonight has been a total shock.
而且要非常 close range 的这种 support。
Echoing through the streets.
Give me Strider Squadron's IDs. Oh, and hand me that sandwich. Strider 1, APC destroyed.
我要想办法把这些敌人全干掉。看这全是奥兰，如果是 Altai， 奥兰没有 identify 之前，他也会打我。
We do have ID data. Check your TAC terminal. Entering the Anchorhead Bay area. Buildings will block your line of sight.
这
Make
关
sure to
真
keep
的
track
是
of
有
your
一定难度
objective.
的，所以千万不能瞎打。
Depends on this mission. I'm counting on you. Understood.
Missile away.
Confirming Strider 1 destroyed target.
Strider Squadron. Identify the unknowns along the route.
What's wrong with drones? Whether you're a patriot or not, you're just too stubborn to change with the times.
It's Erusian.
They aren't responding aggressively.
General, if they're conservatives, they'll listen to us. The negotiations were a success, Lancaster. They've opened up a path for us. The more the merrier.
非常难打。对这个飞机没有控制的话，真的是，而且不能飞太快。
Locked on.
We can't see the tops of the roofs from down here. Be on the lookout for enemy ambushes. We made it through the Anchorhead Bay area. We're heading along Highway 208 under the bridge. We're taking the coastal highway at the next ramp.
空中
ID is Osean Forces. This is AWACS for the LRSSG.
Our info has been updated.
有可能会被 Friendly Fire 打下来，如果不 identify 的话。
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemy has a rock.
啊，下面的这俩确认一下。
There's a vehicle up ahead. Think it's gonna ask us to pay a toll? Get closer and find out if it's an enemy vehicle.
We'll go. Let's go.
Yeah.
We archived all the footage that we've shot with the communication networks now back online.
Target has been destroyed.
We need to remind everyone that there's no such thing as a clean war.
Signs of the clean warfare at the beginning of this war are now gone.
看一下这个怎么样？是友军还是敌人？
Locked on.
敌人。敌人。看一下这帮人是友军还是敌人？
Vehicle blocking the road.
全是敌人。
No response to hails. It's the radicals.
Pursuing enemy.
It's no good. There's still a car on the road. Just to be safe, we better avoid the highway and head for the warehouse district. Lancaster, we're taking a detour. Don't lose us.
Strider 1, General's route has changed. Keep your eyes on his vehicle. Pull him out of your sight.
Here comes the traitor, Labarde. This is a wide net they've cast. They really don't want the war to end, do they?
Labarde's in that vehicle.
Set up in all the right places.
Missile launched. Target eliminated.
This is going to be a close call.
We have some enemies coming up behind us. They're gaining on us.
This is AWACS Argus. Those who can hear us are our allies. Your new orders are to dispose of Eduard Labarde. The Osean Army officer with him is an imposter.
Target is hit.
We're almost at landfill number 7. If we can make it through, we'll be in arm's reach of the rendezvous at Kruger Park.
最后还有2分钟。
Do you have the means to record this conversation? I wish to explain to you the situation inside Erusia. I'm sure the boys listening upstairs will record it. The open declaration of war, expanding the front lines, was all the work of some young Erusian officers. They were referred to as the radicals, but there was an unseen force guiding them. It was technology they borrowed from the Belgians. They actually went to war. The performance of the attack drones exceeded their wildest dreams.
目前空中没有
They were incredibly clean, which got public opinion and the opportunists within the military on their side. They even
这关用这个第一人称打真的很有意思啊。
The Belkin technology advanced UAV research within the Erusian flight test center.
这个 Belkin 就是指0代的这个
Flight data from a former ace pilot to create drone
是
AI.
0代的这个 boss。
To us, it's no different than magic or alchemy. Airplanes are meant to
Very
be
busy，
flown by human beings.
但好歹我把这个敌人先清干净了， 后边的话会好。
We're heading towards Gruner Park. Rendezvous point is the helipad on this man-made island. We'll ditch the car and take the helicopter from there.
We're the only ones here on our side.
又要确认了，这些应该都是敌人。
An unknown is blocking our scheduled route.
No response. Got a bad feeling.
Target locked.
这边应该都是敌人。But we have to be sure, right?
Missile inbound. Missile inbound.
你看这边的就是友军。
Aircraft with scratches on your tails will be punished for your sins.
桥上的这个绝对是敌人。
Missile away.
I'm hit. Get this guy off my back.
是的。
Open fire on that vehicle.
The VIP is taking fire. His vehicle stopped.
Very precise.
Try to help us before we get shot. It's not like this is a tank or anything.
Captain Carl, we have a new rendezvous point. New coordinates are as follows: 263 Tango 4, 1999 Delta Lima. Rescue team says hostiles are making the area too dangerous.
Well, yeah. Don't they know nowhere is safe? Even in a time of war, it was a mistake to create something like a fuel unit.
So, our killing swarm has led to another power struggle within the Omensian military.
It's all gone to hell. Even radio chatters about the Civil War.
Radio? You had one in your cockpit?
Yeah, ever
邮件就是这两个邮件。
I've got it taped, nice and secure.
We're about to cross Anchor Bridge. There'll be nowhere to hide.
That was something.
The bridge is being blocked off by a tank. This is good.
这边的这个应该是敌人。
An armored vehicle's behind us. It's a vehicle used by the Erusian forces. Take it out.
啊，这边的我得
Trigger, our VIP is in
在
trouble.
后面。
Clear the way for it.
We're taking fire. Take care of them. I didn't think we were gonna make it, but you saved us. Thanks.
Ocean forces at landfill number 7. This is AWACS Lancaster.
这边。
The general is speaking with the commander.
Fire with the Ocean aircraft. General's order. That vehicle is one of ours. Cease fire. The info just came through.
We've almost reached the container area. Watch out for enemy ambushes.
Understood.
We're coming up on a tunnel. We'll need to split up until we reach the exit. There's more to Falcon technology than just UAVs. IFF designations for one was an astonishing feat. They used it to make drones that resembled Osean fighters. And then to assassinate Harley and put the blame on enemy fighters. But in the end, Falcon technology only brought chaos to the world.
I can't believe Russia's responsible for Harley's assassination.
Talking politics? That's new.
Can't ignore a story like that, right, Trigger?
所以最后我这角色是背锅的，真正他妈的是 Erusian Drone 把这个打下来的，把 Harding 总统打下来。
Bad news. Hostile armored forces outside of the tunnel. Making the Russian forces up high before they rule in the general's day.
去赶紧要帮一下，把检查一下。
I'm gonna open this guy up.
Unidentified aircraft to the drones.
It's Erusian military.
The general's a real celebrity. Seems everyone wants to meet him.
We were nearly done for. I couldn't have asked for better timing.
差一点啊！
How's your last Lancaster? We've been briefed and we're here to help.
It's Erusian military.
We've reached the industrial zone. This should be the new rendezvous point. The coordinates are up ahead. Take out any enemies in the surrounding area.
Officers from countries annexed by Erusia have taken multiple groups and declared independence.
地面的应该都看一下这边是。
Almost at the rendezvous. Where are the others? Understood.
差一点。
The radicals truly believe boosting drone productions will make up for our losses. They should be taking responsibility for the capital's fall, but instead they're prolonging the war. That is why proper conservatives like myself are needed to regain control. If all goes well, we should be able to sign a truce with Osean quickly.
My plane is icing up. Bissell, don't let it touch you.
We've reached the rendezvous point. There's the chopper too.
好了，结束。
Who can we turn to in this darkest hour? We need a beacon of light to show us the way.
Strider 1, don't eyes up.
This is the Erusian behind the enemy.
它这个云很容易就把你给冻住。
Getting out of here. I've had just about enough of this place. I'd like to offer my thanks to the LRSSG. This should finally bring about a true end to the war.
Understood. Good luck. Multiple unidentified aircraft approaching.
This plane is carrying civilians. We have escort fighters, but we do not intend to engage in combat.
They're going to
Please stand down.
closer. Weapon use is prohibited.
What's going on? Dr. Schroeder!
对 ，Shroud 就是那个
Is a girl on board?
He's not lying about carrying civilians.
No, unless she's a soldier.
Weapon use is prohibited. We've checked footage. It does seem to be a transport with escorts.
Easy 模式也是这样啊，所有的游戏模式，唯一的区别就是你的 damage， 敌人的飞机会有一些区别。那个敌人的飞机会飞得更 aggressive 一点，在 Ace 里面。
Unknown's attacking the girl's plane.
Hold on tight.
Lancaster, permission to engage.
Negative.
What?
It could be Osean fighters. ID them ASAP.
Shit.
That's all we can do.
要 ID 他们。
ID complete. They're Erusian fighters. What the hell is going on?
Stay sharp.
目前我还不能打人，不知道该打谁。你看他们现在也可以有 YF-23自动战斗机。好了 ，Engage。
Don't miss. Aim carefully. I've got a sitting duck here.
我不能打那个 non-target. I have to only kill the target.
managed to catch a glimpse of an airstrike.
像在 Ace 模式下，敌人不可能这么给你飞 ，You have to work really hard to get behind them。操 ，YF-23就是金打的。像这种程度的这个 lock on 在 Ace 模式下基本上打不到人。You have to get really close behind them。像这样闷程度。
Hostile aircraft eliminated. The liaison is safe. Wait.
The escort fighter is... drive. They're missing the drive.
What the hell? You gotta be kidding me. Liaison escort has a radar lock. They're targeting you guys.
What the hell? We were just helping them.
Erusian aircraft, this is AWACS Lancaster. Do not engage the liaison. Break off now.
Can you hear me on this channel, OC craft? Those escort aircraft are drones. They are currently being operated autonomously. They are not being controlled by anyone. They are flying on their own volition.
What?
In that case, we have no choice but to shoot the aircraft down.
Unfortunately, yes.
对啊，杂兵也很难打的。
Weapons free. You are cleared to attack the escort.
Welcome. Understood.
尤其是这些 drone， 而且他们的那个导弹就不会停下来。
Accessing it remotely. Which unit is behind this?
Hey, it's not our fault the won't listen to reason.
I got 20
Why
missiles
build
left.
something like that? Whoever did is the king of all dumbasses.
To build something else entirely.
这像这种 easy kill 真的是，
Great timing.
我操，这么多人，无人机来。我总感觉我导弹要用完了。 I got 14 left. I have to make the shots really count.
Target locked. Enemy on your back.
I gotta really count this properly. fire on 11 missiles.
Damn it. We don't have the drive they need. It's not enough to be really functional. There has to be a time when it should not function.
Four bandits left.
打这帮 AI 当时真的超难，就是一些 UAV， 就是基本上不可能这样一发一个。That's a big difference. 他们躲过去真的就很正常。They're not gonna give you a time to actually lock down.
Show them what you got.
So this mode actually looks pretty sick.
One bandit to go.
I actually enjoy this kind of killing. This is more like, this is easy mode for me. 我现在得这样一直 hold triangle, control my view. I just slow down, maintain a bit of distance.
Try to run, that's what I like to see.
Yes.
Another story to tell my boy.
That's really close. 3 shots left.
Understood. All hostiles have been eliminated. Nice. General's
无伤还是
helicopter
可以无
flying
伤，
safely
就
outside
是你只
Anchorman
要
Bay.
飞得更 aggressive 一点
All
的话，
aircraft,
第
RTB,
3人称还是可
mission
以的。
complete.
但这关的这个 atmosphere 做的真的很好，
All hostiles, huh?
夜间飞行的。The only thing that's bright is your display HUD.
General, the Osean aircraft is here to pick us up. The approaching Osean aircraft. Losing his army? Elaborate. They stole our sealed orders. It should be a piece of cake. Are you sent by the General's staff? No, we want you to send missiles! I can't!
There are 3 scratches.
What does that mean?
The tail of that plane.
Yep, the war's not going to be over anytime soon. Yep.
In order to respond to the attack on the base, Cyclops has scrambled after being on standby. We'll head up too, once our planes are ready. Oh, and Labarth is dead. What did you say? Apparently, he was shot down by another Osean aircraft after he left the area of operations. I mean, I know it was chaos, but still. At any rate, the sealed order operation has come to a close. We have no idea about a plan for going forward.
All we can do
这
for
个
now
scratches
is
就
watch
是
our
three
own
scratches 就
backs.
是你的这个飞机的这
What's up
个
with the commander?
logo。
He's staying in his room. He's still alive, since we can hear him crying.
打的 A Bryce。
The island we went to was supposed to have been secured by the ground forces. They hadn't gotten a handle on things by the time we got there, so now we were stuck in the middle of a half-assed campaign. My job was to get the planes ready for combat, making repairs and handing them over to our troop of cons. Thing is, the enemy still had the hangars. The comms were still down, so none of us knew what the hell was going on. The last transmission I heard before everything went to shit was that some prisoners from an Osean military penal unit rioted and managed to escape. They stole some jets and now they were flying around, taking out their former allies left and right. I wonder if any units like ours were out here, creeping around. Hearing the Osean jets firing at each other overhead chipped away at morale. Since the radio was out, it was quiet. I liked it better that way. All I heard was the gunfire. Here we were, walking around carrying rifles. We were pilots, damn it. Friendly fire will probably kill us. You know things are desperate when the guards that used to lock us into solitary are now telling us it's better we all stick together. I guess they think our odds of surviving this war are better that way. After walking for miles across the battlefield, we came across the wreckage of a plane. Passenger, not military. I knew that rose. It was an Erusian liaison plane. The guard's dogs smelled something and took off. They led us to a cliff. And the bodies.
Today, I lost everything. When Osea attacked our capital, my father, a man who was never really suited to being the king, was killed. I was to be flown out of the war zone to safety, but the plane was shot down by rebels. The entire crew was killed in the crash. Soldiers appeared and one shot at me. My dog went after him and shot him to pieces. He was my best friend. After all those speeches I gave about working together for peace, I thought everyone felt the same as I did. I'm sure the soldier who shot at me knew I was the Princess of Erusia. He was Erusian too. More soldiers have come. Now, there is no one left to protect me. I am so numb, I cannot move. I watch as one of their dogs approaches. It sniffs mournfully at my dead friend. I wonder if it grieves for him as much as I do. I can barely think.
Yep, this is
I feel
what
weaker
war
by
is.
the minute. I don't know who these soldiers are with, but I managed to take a sip of the water they gave me.
How long have you been here?
Somehow, I muster the courage to answer the woman's question. I tell her I've been there 3 days. They gather around me with grim looks on their faces. What would they do if they knew I was the Erusian princess?
Sure. She was set up to be just an icon.
After searching the cockpit of the plane, the woman who spoke to me before came back to me.
This is an air-to-ground tactical radio. It still works!
I noticed she walked with a limp. She knelt down next to me and asked her companions to give me some food. And then, very softly, she said,
You see, I used to listen to your broadcasts, Your Royal Highness.
Just what did you see here?
All she sees is death and destruction. A war that is pointless. So 这游戏的主题其实蛮反战的。
Your opinions have all been taken into consideration. Beyond the seizure of Farbanti, which is important, and supporting the Erusian officer. At this point, I just don't know what our strategy is, or what our mission will be. Radio communication is still patchy for both the military and civilians, so we're getting zip from Mission Command about our orders. Still, with countless Erusian forces in the area, it's too dangerous for us to stay around here waiting for a miracle. Now, regarding Count's suggestion to think about self-defense, I think we should make a break for Tyler Island. It was a large Osean base before the start of the war.
Tyler Island 就是我一开始
Count says his previous squadron took part in an operation to seize control of the island. It has the only base that will get us to the space elevator without refueling. It's also a transport facility for supply ships that provide drones and ammo for arsenal birds. For the Osean forces that are looking to reclaim the space elevator, those are two great reasons in its favor. If everything went according to plan, the base may already be in Allied hands when we get there. Though based on what Count told me about the island operation, it won't be easy to seize control.
If the ground troops have managed to open the bridgehead, the transport route to Osea for supply ships should be available.
So much at stake, I can't imagine Erusia just giving it up without a fight. Things could really have gone bad.
Even if there are enemies left, it should be pretty easy to suppress.
I just want to go home, man.
Me too. With that look on your face, Trigger, I know exactly what you want to do.
If Trigger's ready to kick ass, then so am I.
Damn straight. We're with you, Trigger.
It's decided then. Let's get all the aircraft and haul ass to Tyler Island. Although we can avoid the Arsenal Bird's anti-air network, there's still remnants from the Erusian forces. I want to get to the island without getting into any unnecessary combat. Pick a fast craft and fix it how you want. Pack for a long trip, but remember, if you drag your ass, you'll get left behind.
这关是空对地，跟上一关一样，只不过是白天。You still have to ID your target. You use the same plane. But I think the LACM count is too little, so let's see if there's anything else. Okay, maybe. Let me see. What I can do, I can choose one of the other ones that's got 8 AGM. Yeah, F-35. But where's the other one? There was something else that I saw that had 8 ground missiles. That's 8 AAM. That's F-22. Heavy. You know, I'll just stick to what I know. That should work. F-35.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
对，不能太那什么，所以我得先飞过目标之后确认了才打，要不然打 friendly fire 立刻 mission over。
Tango 2-3, pursued by multiple tanks and APCs. They'll all go down if we don't pull back the landing craft. It's what? Abandoned Tango 2-3?
Something's not right.
Tango 2-3, we don't have the firepower to assist you. You're on your own. Please, we need help.
Wagtail is on the Ocean landing ship. What's going on? What did you say?
Multiple bogies inbound. Damn it. Prepare for anti-air combat.
This is the AWACS Lancaster. The aircrafts in your area belong to the LRSSG.
Allied aircraft. A retreating vehicle is taking fire. Requesting assistance.
Roger. ID complete.
Shit. These are Oceans.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
Update us on Tyler Island.
Couldn't be worse. Our forces are scattered and on the run.
Tyler,
on the run?
We were waiting for retreating units here to carry them out to safety.
Cyclops 2, Fox 2.
Their artillery fire just missed the Lancaster. Many of our allies are cut off. They need support and an escape route.
Understood. We'll do what we can.
看有多少敌人来。
Let's help retreating Ocean forces. Take out any hostiles in their area. Don't engage till targets are ID'd.
The boots on the ground don't see more people shooting at them.
Thanks. It's absolute chaos out there. The Erusians are even starting to fight amongst themselves.
Well, now we know what's going on, but shit.
Try to save your ammo. Lure him in and then fire at once.
There's more over here. Bodies of dead civilians. That's part of the fight. With that, they're all locked up. No, they are not combatants. Some of them aren't even wearing shoes. I can guess what happened here. I really don't want to think about it.
Trigger is destroyed.
Half of the Russian bastards.
现在我害他这个问。
Blatant war crimes. Take photos for evidence. Push them back. Fire.
Erusian. Jesus, they're firing at each other. Is this the norm around here? It's all crazy people.
We are in the middle of a mission to take back the mass driver. The
supply ship is a munitions depot. It's highly combustible.
这个全决定了。他们说的 Mass Driver 是一个 basically like a spaceship launcher. That thing there. You'll see it. I'll ID the target first.
I count 12 dead bodies here. They seem to be upper middle class.
这个就是 Mass Driver. 这个 big ramp. This is like an electric what's this, catapulting launch pad that launches spaceship from the Erusian force. That was close.
Vehicle confirmed destroyed. All aircraft, search every nook of the island. We're not leaving anyone behind. Trigger, that was an ally. Identified, then attack.
被 ISP 武器，被 ISP 武器中，shit， 那我 very close。OK， 所以简单模式被打了，底下敌人也不会直接死。在这骂上了一次，看完。
It's the Osean military.
Don't they know they're on the same side?
We'll be firing at each other.
This is AWACS Longcaster. We're uploading the latest ID data. Check your TAC terminal.
Hold your fire! I confirm. The info is from an allied AWACS. Hold your fire! Roger. But what are we supposed to believe? Who should we follow?
Outside.
You guys got out alive. You have time to figure it out.
Use cameras to track your supply ships. Don't fight with your backs to the supply ship. If it's hit, we're done for.
Our guys think you got the enemy here.
What do
we do now? Send him a tank.
Allied retreat looks good.
Very precise.
Take out the hostiles in our area. Get us out of this hellhole. We need help over two up and running. Three strikes, count to three, and the enemy's gone.
Allied vehicles to destroy. Let's get out of here.
Let's get moving. Hit the gas and don't let up until we reach the extraction point. I don't want to see anyone. Hostile or friendly.
Pick up the speed with your search. The faster you find it, the more people we can save.
这个 H60的打的。
Fox 2.
Strider 1, target eliminated.
这些 drone。
Great. But only make it in time.
A landing ship is waiting for you.
Right. We leave the wounded.
最后那几个。
Guarantee us the one-way ticket to hell. Pretty sure we're there already. Get in the landing craft. Many thanks, Longcaster. We didn't have to leave our boys to die.
Understood. Wait, multiple bogies from the east.
Their timing tells me they're not here to bring good news.
We need to ID the bogies. Take them down if they're hostile.
Understood.
Strider 1, target destroyed.
Bogies inbound. Escort fighters, we're counting on you. Should we fire? Even if we're not fired upon? Of course. Chase out the bogies. There's no way there are.
See, this thing is like
Commence operation no return.
dogfighting with me.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them.
Reverse. Go check these guys. Probably all enemy. There we go. Another group.
Missile.
Identification complete. It's Erusian bombers and their escorts.
Count's prophecy has come true. Take out all bombers. They'll flatten our allies.
Plenty of civilian casualties as well. Precision bombing is impossible in these conditions. Maybe they know they can't. We're gonna drop them all.
I have to kill the bombers.
Trigger, boss, get over here quick.
Yep, going to kill the bomber.
Strider Squadron, you're near an armada of bogies. Identify them. The bombers are nearing the island. We're running out of time.
There we are. Flying in the clouds.图160啊，这玩意儿挺大的，而且还有后防炮。靠太近的话，从后边会被打的。Take them out from behind, one at a time.
Watch yourselves. These guys are working together to bring us down.
One down.
We're doing strategic bombing.
Oh, see.超级激动。
Army retreating. They're just sitting ducks for air support.
Next one.
Launch control, this is Flight Leader. All systems ready. We are a go for launch. Ram 7, locked on target.
This is launch control. The enemy is closing. Confirm launch readiness.
Affirmative. This is our last chance for Operation Feeding Time.
Launch control.
Roger. Next one.
Ram 7, I'm behind my target.
More bombers approaching. Intercept them now.
3 more.
They're starting to fire blindly at us. You can see they're getting desperate.
Intercept those bombers.
Ram 7, attack failed.
Only half the bombers remain. We can't let even one get away.
Missile. Missile.
Ram 2, Fox 2.
Missile.
The bombers are about to reach the island. Shoot them down now.
Last one.
Hey you, dumbass with the scratches on his tail. You hear me? I need you to help some people. There's a group of refugees surrounded by Erusian tanks right here. Needless to say, their future's not looking too bright.
This is a secure military line. Who is this?
Missile.
You can call me the Scrap Queen.
Longcaster, she's an ally. Trigger and I'd know that voice anywhere.
Yep.
Voice. So you're still breathing, Sir Count.
Here, let me have a word. Hey, it's been a while. I had a feeling the two of you were still alive. Remember, stick with Trigger and you'll make it.
Yep.
I have a bit of
What he
info
said.
for you. Share it if you can help those refugees. Count me in.
That's right.
他这个
Enemy
真的
bombers have been destroyed.
this setup is like too easy. The way they fly, the
Okay,
formation.
Scrap Queen. Send us the target coordinates.
I was thinking about how I'd do that.
Don't you have a laser target indicator?
Why would you?
Snowcaster. Who's taking this to the enemy's doorstep? Not me.
Finish all these planes.
Wait, you moron! Wait! What are you doing, dumbass? Here! Attack right here!
Longcaster, we've confirmed the location of the flare.
Now we need to go help these ladies.
That's them.
Under time pressure.
All aircraft. We just updated your threat matrix via data link. Take out those targets.
Yep. The
Don't
targets.
miss. We don't want to hit the pretty ladies down there.
Nope, we don't.
Hurry.
Missile. Missile.
Good job! The enemy tanks are toast. I don't think I could even do anything with that scrap.
Target acquired.
34 seconds.
Everyone knows it. No other reason.
destroyed.
Last one.
Get moving.
Done.
That takes care of them. No civilian casualties. Nice going. Do you hear the singing?
Beginning terminal countdown. Pressure stable. Cooling system is on.
Lancaster, a promise is a promise. Here's the intel. I heard it from an Erusian soldier that defected. Supply ships will be launched soon.
Yeah, that is valuable information.
That doesn't sound good.
Nope. Can it be trusted?
Not sure. Heard it from a man who said he wanted to atone for his sins. Up to you to trust him or not.
Understood. Good luck.
Releasing safety.
Yep, they're trying to launch these planes.
7, 6,
supply planes into space so that they can resupply their space launch.
1, 2, 3. The mass driver is accelerating.
The supply ships have been launched from the mass driver.
对，它这游戏的设定很
Supply ships make it to the Arsenal bird, they'll be able to resupply it.
就很有点科幻，但又有点
we
现
don't
实。
even know about. We have no choice but to take down the supply ships before they can get within the Arsenal bird's air
And
defense network.
might just get struck by lightning.
You gotta hurry or you're not gonna make it. 3 minutes to the enemy's air defense network.
Missile.
And all these guys now suddenly
All
chasing
aircraft,
after.
remain on high alert. We got bandits incoming on radar. You're gonna have to forget about them for now. Focus on destroying that supply ship first.
We're sitting ducks like this.
If we let the supply ship get too far away, we'll never be able to catch it.
They're forced to turn their backs to us. Now we're looking for them.
I'm usually pretty good at playing tag, but these guys have a head start.
Let's target. Everybody, keep a safe distance to avoid getting caught in the explosion.
The supply ship's in the clouds. We can't find it.
I can't get a lock.
And there's interference from wind.
90 seconds to the enemy's air defense network.
Don't lose them.
I got struck by lightning at the worst possible time.
Missile. Missile.
Which one first?
Don't try to follow after the supply ships. Stick close to trigger.
Missile.
60 seconds remain.
Missile.
Come on, let me hit it. Let me hit it.
I was expecting this to be easy if all they could do is fly fast.
One down. Next one.
Did you see that explosion? Looks like that's one of them down.
Remember, there are 2 supply ships out there. Hurry up and shoot the other one down. 30 seconds remain. Don't give up.
30 seconds.
Can't take much more of this.
Nice.
Hope you're all enjoying the pretty fireworks. If this thing had any windows, we could have seen it for ourselves. Nice work, team.
Yes, that was too close.
We're gonna find ourselves a boat and leave this island. We'll be taking the refugees, along with any deserters from the Erusian military.
Who's the girl that ran at the tanks with the smoke canister? A few more crazies like her, and life down there may have been a tad bit easier.
What do you think would have happened to those refugees if you hadn't intervened? The princess saw what happened. They were little kids.
That's why I like the sky. You don't have to see those types of things.
Does this mean we're that much closer to ending the war?
No, we just basically prevented it from going on forever.
Count's right. We have no choice but to return to our original base.
Tyler Island.
Our basin is nearly out of food and fuel. We need to do something.
Yep, space refuel. They had a space army and they wanted to resupply them. We're not gonna let that happen.
Good. Good work in sinking the supply ships. Not to mention saving the refugees. However, we're in no position to start celebrating. Even the commander here is starting to fray from the stress. Can't say I blame him. Now, Tyler Island is in a state of complete anarchy. This base isn't safe either. The faces you see around you are the only friends we've got. Take a good look.
I'm gonna take out Arsenal Bird next mission. Oh, I got S, nice. Next mission is taking out Arsenal Bird.
We found a boat, then sailed away from the island. We had to. We didn't belong there. The new guy's name was George. I noticed when the anarchist said his name, he said it with a thick Belkan accent. How did you know that he was from Belka?
Well, both
Belka
my
was the
parents
enemy
were from Belka, so...
of you from Ace Combat Zero.
You never told me that. They say that Belkans are known for their conspiracies.
That's just a stereotype. Now, I simply stated my honest opinion and was thrown in jail for it.
The next mission is taking down the Arsenal Bird, and that's pretty hectic.
The princess sat there looking miserable. That was a dumbass stunt she pulled back there, but it got us on this boat. Take a look at that.
Yep, we're taking back the space elevator.
This ship is heading for a single rope that's hanging down from the sky. Do you know how far the end of that rope reaches?
Outer space.
No. It is a direct connection to the very potential of mankind itself. Or at least it was until war erupted.
It's my strong belief that the rope might be connected to a very distant, faraway source of great conflict and strife. Even long before the war, the whole world started falling apart once Harling began trying to build it. I often wonder what was going through Harling's mind when he was trying to destroy the very thing that so many people were sacrificed in order to create.
Sacrificed? What do you mean?
Have you seen all of those countless old space shuttles on Tyler Island that are no longer in use?
Yeah. I always thought of them as a good source of scrap. They're an obsolete technology that was abandoned during the construction of the space elevator. Which would mean that if the space elevator was destroyed, it would be that much harder for mankind to reach the stars. Until we find another way.
But even then, Harling still went ahead and tried to destroy it. At the cost of his own life.
That's not the way I heard it. What I heard was that he sacrificed himself to protect the tower from an incoming missile.
Oh, I was told he tried to fly his ship into the tower in order to destroy it.
Your intel's off.
I wonder which story is true, Your Royal Highness.
Because your man did it.
I don't know.
With the drones.
Looking at it objectively, it's reasonable to believe that Harling had both options before him.
When it comes to which one you think he took, I guess it's like a mirror.
Yes, it is. It's like a mirror looking into your own soul, based on whichever choice you believe it was. At the moment, though, I can only see darkness. I think that thing should be destroyed.
Yep. It's quite a philosophical discussion on, like, mankind's existence and war itself in general. So that's why I like this game.
It's time for the briefing.
Interesting.
Although, since we don't have any contact with HQ, It's not like this is an official mission.
But this is a mission that gets your blood pumping.
The seizure of Tyler Island and the relief from Osea have been postponed. In the meantime, we just have to do what we can to survive.
We're gonna go
Since losing its capital city of Ferbanti, Erusian forces have separated into smaller, autonomous factions. It looks like Erusia's largest force and leading faction will pass through the area around this base. The space elevator is significant to them, so they're probably heading
the space elevator.
Should we intercept?
Why? I doubt they're gonna start a fight now.
Our top priority should be to get home. Let's go already.
Yeah. It's not like we have the supplies, power, or even a real reason to put up a fight. But what are we going to do if they bring the fight to us?
Yep. You can't sit there.
We need to be ready to push them back. If we
by the way, you're gonna love the DLC mission.
There's an old castle that's been converted into a stockpile.
The DLC mission is even
Shalaji
more
Castle.
intense.
It's currently occupied by some of the Erusian forces.
The final fight with the boss.
But we need
before you take down Arsenal Bird.
They appear to have converted a freeway into a runway.
I took a lot of pictures
from this mission. We can expect them to have the capacity for air combat.
The pictures I showed you.
But they'll be easier to handle than Erusia's lead faction. Well, we can't use all our aircraft to attack. The transport carrying the stolen supplies needs support. Okay, Strider Squadron. You head out first and neuter the dogs at the stockpiling base. Rendezvous with Cyclops Squadron.
No, I'll show you once.
Then we bring the supplies back to this base.
Because this is the third last mission.
Aircraft are our only threat.
Sounds good.
We'll make it. We're all gonna fly home together.
This place that they're trying to take, this castle of Shalaji, is where that old man comes from. Actually, it's his home. Remember, he was a royal, sort of royal guy from this family. So, and this time around, I'm not fucking around. I'm going with F-22. I'm going with QAMs. But I want to see if there's any plane that has more QAMs that I can take. Because this is going to be a long fight. Yeah, this is going to carry 18. Yep, we're gonna go with this. Not taking any chances. Taking this off to create another space for maneuverability. Let's go.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. You're cleared to taxi.
This is boss fight. You'll recognize the scenery immediately.
No Osean forces are in the region ahead. No allies here. No need to ID your target. We've set a number of priority targets, focusing on their anti-aircraft weaponry. Okay, team, to work.
Unidentified aircraft, not sure if friend or foe. Fire anyway. We don't have time to be wondering if they're friendlies or not.
Fox 2.
So, we capture this base and take the fuel and supplies. That's the plan, right, Trigger?
You take if you want to live. That's how it was where I grew up.
I was just double-checking mission orders, Hushin.
Our anti-air guns are destroyed.
Yep, this is where I took those pictures.
Back to our rear position. Retreat!
The screenshots that I showed you.
There are more vehicles along the road. They don't appear to be military. They're Erusian refugees. They must be fleeing since the conflict got worse.
Unidentified aircraft. Identify at once or we'll open fire.
What are you talking about? They already are firing on us. The enemy's confused.
I know.
ammo! Don't give up! We're not going to lose our country again!
So what's this faction split in the Erusian military? The autonomous state of Shiraji used to be a nation. The region has always leaned towards independence. Those who want to restore their homelands flock to it. Apparently, their core consists of officers from Vaslij, which neighbors Shiraji.
Are they our enemies?
They're our enemy's enemy, but not our friends.
They're bombing us! We're unable to use the SAMs! Help me!
The resistance is strong. They seem pretty desperate.
They have 4 aircraft! More planes incoming! Fire more missiles!
Hit on bandit confirmed.
Yep, it's time to clear out the
Coming up on the castle.
castle. One of the challenges on this mission is get to this point, finish every single target under 3 minutes. So I've already passed that time limit.
Say that. This is for our survival.
Yeah, I know.
Shiraji castle destroyed.
When I first had to do it, I don't even remember how I did it, but yeah.
Take in both civilians and refugees without discrimination. Get away from the stone buildings and take shelter somewhere sturdier or underground. Drop where you are and cover your head if you hear jet engines. Set up the
Yep, there's a lot of tanks and a lot of anti-air, so you have to go vertically up. Because going vertically up, they actually have no way to defend against your angle.
In gun range.
Shit! We still have plenty of missiles left, but the launcher is toast. Please, somebody answer us! Target destroyed.
If you don't finish this thing on time, enemies.
Strider 1, AA gun destroyed.
There's a shitload of planes that's about to take.
Target acquired.
Oh fuck.
Damage report. Enemy locked.
That was too close.
Watch it. Enemy has a lock on you.
We've lost more than half of our forces. The battle won't last much longer. Let them have our lives. As long as our nation stands, the young will carry on.
把我的必死的觉悟了。
New hostiles. All aircraft confirmed.
This town is of high cultural value. It's unfortunate we're being bombed.
We do what we need to survive, right?
Not something I'll tell my son about.
Yeah, this guy needs stories to his son. Yeah, Soul Squadron is coming. I have to finish the fight with them once and for all.
Once we accelerate inside the tunnel, they won't be able to shoot us down that easily.
Their interceptors are in the air.
All right.
Getting to takeoff speed inside the tunnel is insane.
Soul Squadron airborne. Keep invaders out of our skies. Good luck, Soul Squadron. Understood it.
Here they come.
One
more.
Turn around and we'll be forced to shoot you down.
One more fight with these guys. The final
Strategic Strike Group. Land immediately and hand over your planes and base to us.
You must be the snowbirds. It's absurd for you talking so tough after losing one of your leaders at Fort Monty. You bastard! You defile this country. As long as you're here, this country will never know peace. Shit.
Gotta fly a little bit more aggressive. Taking it too easy.
Watch your chaff and flare supply.
One down.
I'm out. Ejecting. I hope he's okay. Bailing out under those conditions. I can see his parachute. Let's pray he makes it to safety.
3 to go. Don't let them work together. Back up trigger.
Wilco. Righto.
Rest of the missile I'm gonna save for the old man.
We can't even last long enough to buy ourselves some time.
Yep, and he fucking comes with a railgun.
This kind of energy weapon. No, it's a railgun.
Strider 1, you have a bogey approaching at high speed. Bearing 090, straight from the east.
The leader, Mikhail, check. Yeah, that's the plane going for 2 million credits that I've unlocked already. But yeah, that's the first time we're going to deal with this guy. An X-02 with a railgun attached.
High-speed projectile launch from the aircraft.
The red line is the...
I'm testing this aircraft. You must find your own sky.
We can still help you.
No, you guys not going
your
anywhere.
life, dedicated to reclaiming that which you call home. Furthermore,
You guys not going back. I'm telling you that I was down.
I'm not that person.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Hostile team squad will be retreating. Those moving forward biased to temporarily withdraw.
Missile.
Don't die. As long as we're alive, our hopes and dreams live on.
Missile.
He's also got these QAM, so
Look at the color of that
there we go.
Damn, that's the flames of hell. Time for
It's time
payback.
to go.
Negative. It's no good. I can't get close enough.
Leave it to Trigger. The rest of us will just get in the way. Best form of perimeter to catch whatever slips through. Welcome. Might just cost us our lives.
Hit on unidentified aircraft. The enemy's mobility is still unfazed. Keep up the attack.
Yeah, he's gonna fucking do it. Yeah. Railgun now. Check. Yep, just missed, barely.
Being together with Mihai taught me something. Translators don't know. They have no place in the cosmos of the skies. And there with the Velocity and Air Force should be fighting against. That bastard's moving in a way that minimizes the damage even when he's hit. Keep firing those missiles until you blow him to pieces.
That's not how you do it. You have to dance with this guy.
Land your plane and surrender. Why do you feel the need to continue fighting on your own?
That's funny. It seems like one of the pilots is also fighting alone.
He's not alone. Look around you.
I see. Perhaps it would have been best to entrust the future to pilots like that.
Very good
Test him then to see if he's truly worthy.
Hey, look. It's like the sky's been sliced wide open.
This weapon is not enough to take down 3 strikes. This aircraft is my body. If they are not enough, then I must put myself into it. There are pilots like you in every generation, and I've found every last one of them.
Stall warning.
Strata 1, target acquired.
Missile. Missile.
You think that
Strider
same
1
tricks
scored
will
another hit.
work on me again? Got it.
Finish him off, Trigger.
Yeah, that was too easy.
The unidentified aircraft is going
That was too
down.
easy. The ace mode was like, fuck, I had to fight this guy until like 1 minute left. But yeah, that was it. Oof.
Can you hear me, pilot with the 3 strikes? This was all due to my ego. I unleashed pure chaos upon this world, just so I could keep my wings. Put a stop to the drone production.
Is this a message to Trigger? What does it mean?
I don't think this war is over just because we shot down Mr. X. Yeah, it's gonna take something else entirely to end this thing. I just don't know what.
Yeah, I think the old man died. He didn't jump. There's a lot of theories behind it, so... Some say he lived, some say he died. Yeah, I wasn't really dodging the missiles. And by the way, if this was Ace, I would have been gone already. With the
resupply
shots.
went well. We should be okay on food and fuel reserves for a little while at least. Luckily, the rumor that the Erusian army is advancing nearby is only a rumor. There's no sign of them from the skies. Rumors, rumors, rumors. This is what happens when you lose communications. But we got one good fact. The plane Trigger shot down was an advanced model of the X-02 Wyvern. It was developed in the last Continental War.
The last Continental War refers to Ace Combat 5.
Apparently, they were even supposed to have Belkin aircraft back in the First War. What if Trigger couldn't shoot it down? Just thinking about it gives me chills. We're lucky to be here.
Yep.
Well, thanks to me. You never know what's lurking behind the curtains. But it looks like everything's loose now. Solid chain of command, rest periods after sorties, a battlefield where you know friend from foe. All of that's gone now, lost in a fog of confusion. Feels like a distant dream. Now, just how the hell are we gonna get out of this mess?
Yep. Got an A, nice. Next mission. I already earned 2 million points. So the
when we
grind
got to the
40
mainland,
million
we
is
found
quite
the
a bit.
space elevator's support facility. I guess this was the factory where they built the gigantic structure the elevator traveled in. There was this little girl sitting in front of a mural. When the princess saw her, she shuddered like she'd seen a ghost. The girl had a stuffed animal. This was the day after the shit went down at Tyler Island. She walked right up to the princess, took her hand, and led her into the factory. One thing's for sure, they knew each other. The factory had been converted to a production line for Erusian drones.
Yep, the drones
It
are
was
still
fully
going.
automated and chugging along, making drone after drone after drone. Once they got inside, the princess stopped and just stood there. Another girl was there with a man in a lab coat. He was trying to use his keyboard, but she wouldn't let him. She took a data chip and threw it on the ground. Then she walked over to us and took the gun from the prison guard's holster. She pulled the trigger and destroyed the chip. Later, I found out that the girl with the gun and the one with the stuffed animal were sisters. They were also the granddaughters of Mihai A. Shalaji, the legendary pilot.
Old man, shame.
Gramps used to talk about him. He said Mihai was the top ace from 2 wars ago.
Yep.
Know any Belkins?
Ace
Because
Combat
this
0.
guy was a Belkin, and they love to stir shit up.
Yep,
Pitting
exactly.
nations against other nations is a particular favorite of theirs, along with developing
Consider them
hyper-advanced
like some kind
technology.
of Nazi.
That's right. I'm Belkin, born and raised. My country is gone now. Rather than surrender to its enemy, Belka detonated 7 nuclear weapons on its own
Yes, to
soil.
stop the advancing enemy.
My people scattered around the globe, living in the shadows of other countries.
Attack the
We
Jews.
had a new purpose: to breed wars. The
It's like
theory was
implying
that
to the
through
Jews.
war, we could achieve our destiny and our revenge. I had just finished inputting Mihai's data when his granddaughter came in. She destroyed the only copy I had of the information I squeezed out of him. The girl loved Mihai. No one knew more than her just how hard I pushed her grandfather for that data, how much I made him sacrifice in the process. I promised his granddaughters that his efforts were not in vain, that it could end this terrible war. But in the end, it only caused more chaos and despair. We were responsible for all this damage, all this tragedy. Now, we were going to pay for it.
Yep.
The Erusians, once our allies, would see to that. I had lost the drive to continue my work, even before I noticed Mihai's granddaughters eyeing me with suspicion that one day. I should have stopped then, for all our sakes. Mihai's granddaughter tossed the gun aside. She said if she resorted to killing, she'd just end up like the rest of us.
Good call.
And by us, she meant everyone, including the princess.
The princess got blood on her hand as well.
Like me, the princess was afraid to look into the girl's eyes. She knew that by encouraging her people, she kept the war going.
Exactly. She's equally guilty.
Mihai and his granddaughter were victims of it. And now, they too were paying the price.
Is this for Belka? Or for Erusea? My grandfather had only one wish, to continue soaring through the endless skies. That was the only place where he felt alive. But I don't even have a country to call home, let alone the sky. The Black Forest, the lake, they are no longer mine. Even though those lands were once cherished by my late mother. We have to learn to put that sense of nostalgia behind us and behave like mature adults.
My homeland. She's right. It feels so far away now.
Bulkhead got completely annihilated in Ace Combat
The woman
0.
with the rifle approached me. She was focused on more pressing issues.
I checked the computer. All of the data on the legendary Ace had already been installed.
No, I pulled it before it was completed. However, there are 2 aircraft that are already scheduled to be manufactured based on that data.
We must destroy the factory.
This isn't the only one. There are more facilities just like it. And the 2 planes containing the data will be manufactured at one of the facilities.
Is from Balkan's original
this
drone
place
program.
Runs on solar power that the space elevator generates,
Basically,
right?
where Ace Combat
How about
Zero's
the
villains
We
had
can
developed their
destroy
weapon.
the space elevator and cut the power to them.
So it all traces
First
back to
things
that.
first. Let's take this one out.
I'll show you which locations to target.
I stood there, thinking about that mural by the factory's entrance. Harling commissioned it to be painted. I realized that in the background, behind the dancing figures, the artist had painted several space elevators. I understand now. The space elevator wasn't designed to exploit Erusea after all.
Good. And afterwards, we'll bring down the space elevator itself. No matter why it was built, right now, it's the root of this chaos.
I wonder.
Yes?
I wonder which path you would choose when looking at Harling's mirror.
Yep, Lighthouse, second last mission. We're taking down the Arsenal Bird. Yep, it's solar powered, so it's basically autonomous, eternal, crazy.
We've done enough air operations. Just let us go
Just
home.
go home.
There's no path for us to get home. Whatever direction you fly, it'll be right into a hail of enemy fire.
Without taking out the Arsenal Bird, no one's
Earlier, we received a communication via the partially restored General Network. Here is what it contained. Apparently, the Erusian radicals have gathered around the space elevator, as it's a source of energy. Give the warmongers powerful
This is
energy
going to be
source,
the
and you
largest
give them the luxury to
aerial
keep on
combat
fighting.
in the main mission. Then there's the
Response for
DLC,
this,
taking
people
it
from
to
both
another
Erusia
level.
and
You'll see what I
have
mean.
joined forces, and will take down the final Arsenal Bird in
这
a
关超软
saturation
的，我跟你
attack from the air.
超软，
Once that's achieved,
纯
they'll
空
take
战
the。space elevator from the
What
air.
Ace Combat is truly about.
Has the source been verified?
It could be fake. I hear you. Take a look at what's written at the end. Hey, dumbass. If you want to bring the world back from the brink, go to the lighthouse. You can see the future.
Dumbass? Sounds familiar.
Certainly does. It's from those guys we met in Tyler Island. The 444 squad. It's a message to all those looking to end the war. But I also think it's a message for Trigger.
Guess we'll do what it says.
Okay. Well then, I'm thinking we go roast that damn bird.
Looks like we're all on the same page. It's time to end this war. Time to fly, guys.
Yeah,
Let's
go
go
mass
get that
interference.
Arsenal Bird.
Here we go, check it. Only aerial combat, that's it. I used to like this mission because it's only aerial. Then I played the DLC, I'm like, fuck, that aerial combat is even more grand. So, let's pick our best weapon, and let's go. It's either F-22 or YF-23. But I think the QAM on this thing is just beast. Or we can go with where the Balkan started. Everything. Check this motherfucker out. I don't think you've seen this. What a burst missile. Doesn't explode. We can actually try this Morgan. I don't think you've seen this plane, so we can try this one out. I have to make some adjustments to my loadout. Let's start with the weapons. Homing capability, definitely. Lock on range, definitely. Limits, definitely. And then that's it. And then the rest we're gonna throw it all on to speed, 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 and speed. This is the boss plane from Ace Combat 5. Yep, you'll see Pixie. Oh, sorry, it's still from Ace Combat 0, Morgan. This is like, in this story, this is happening in 2022. This plane was designed in the 1990s in the game, so it's also one of the boss fight plane. The reason why you can see this red wing, you can see the old man had the similar kind of paint. They all had the same kind of heritage, so but I'm gonna stick to the official 3 stride. Let's do this. Let's take down the Arsenal bird.
Strider Squadron, sortie ASAP.
Yeah, it looks macros, right? These are all the original planes that didn't exist in real life, but it's good enough. And this one, you have to fight. You have to kill all these aerial targets and get the scores. If you don't get the score, you don't pass. So it's quite a challenge. But I managed to pull it through, so.
We need help! Don't let them damage more! Show them what the erosion, no, what fighter pilots are made of! Thanks, I owe you. No sweat.
Get into formation. We have the numbers.
Well, if it isn't the
Check this thing.
LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned. LRSSG, you will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data link.
Just confirmed it.
Erusian government aircraft, including drones, will show up as hostiles. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what you've got.
We don't have 2 anymore. Guess nobody told them.
That's quite true, Count. It's not just 2. Wiseman trained his squad well.
Yeah,
everyone's still entered as an ace. He'd be proud of
yeah, it's
you all.
fucking macros, dude. It's just sci-fi, man. It just looks sick.
Who have gathered here, regardless of your country.
Let's go.
This is headquarters of the Ocean Army Southern Command. Wait, you can forget that designation. We are a coalition formed exclusively for the sole purpose of taking down the Arsenal bird. Wait until we're ready to strike the Arsenal bird in unison. Roger.
Listen to him speaking on an open channel. The enemy can hear everything he's saying. There's no other choice. Russian aircraft are in the coalition as well.
Very aggressive.
Squadron of the Erusian Air Force. We're here on our own. Lancaster, we're entering your airspace.
This is Sol 2. Republic of Bosnia are also moving to rendezvous. There's only 1 squadron, though.
It's Mr. X's crew.
See, YF-23.
Engagement is forbidden.
Don't worry, I know. We need every bird we can call upon. Even if they were flying with the guy that killed
YF-23s
Wiseman.
are very durable, so but I'm gonna take these ones
squadrons
right
are in weird formations.
They have manned aircraft moving UAVs in slave mode.
All this just to keep a war going.
me I can just hit one. Can I hit one? Oh yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for. How's that? That's why I choose the striking plane, because it's the boss plane. And this is exactly what the bosses would use in Ace Combat Zero. Crazy shit.
Commencing transmission. I'm speaking over both terrestrial broadcasting and video transmission networks. It's not important why, no, who we are. First, our course. Destroy the space elevator. Second, we want power to the drone factory cut in order to put a stop to all the war and chaos that its products cause. And last, we want to bring an end to this pointless war that has given rise to a state of anarchy. Let me tell you what's going on right now. The land is overrun with refugees who have lost their homes. This is no isolated incident.
I'm gonna fly out of this formation. Get back in with this drop. Drop this bomb on these guys.
Shoot them down one at a time. They'll run out eventually.
UAVs were sluggish when the leader went down.
Oh, hit.
Are the friendly Erusians rebels or what?
Rebels, but I'm sure it's more complicated than that.
Why? I need to take out these high-profile planes to unlock the drone mode. Because the drones are following these guys, so...
The cable goes up to the sky as far as the eye can see. Not many people know this, but the space elevator is the world's tallest transmission tower. In theory, its radio waves cover exactly half the globe. We've jacked its signal in order to reach out to you.
Leadership right clarified. 3 strikes is on our side? That's the best news I've heard in a long time. Against 3 strikes? Never
testing ground for their weapons. Why don't those bastards show themselves?
F-22. 5 minutes left.
Strider 4, Fox 2.
5 minutes remaining.
With the communications infrastructure down, this broadcast can only be transmitted to certain regions. If you can access the server, consider yourself lucky. You get to see the real life
Such an
princess.
easy kill. They don't normally fly like this in Ace mode. Probably give you you do get the feeling that this is like the last mission, or second last mission, because of the amount of enemy intensity and
It's a battle for independence. Take down the Arsenal Bird. Country.
Some coalition this has turned out to be, huh? They'll keep talking big once the war's over, too. You can bet on it. We need something or someone to guide us.
F-22, come.
Warning. Missiles launched from the Arsenal Bird. They're Helios projectiles. All aircraft, stay clear of the blast area.
If I finish this plane, I'll
10 seconds to
basically qualify
impact.
there we go.
5, 4, 3,
To fly out of the Helios.
1. Impact.
Somebody got caught in that explosion.
Broadcaster, we have more incoming.
Unknown. Proceed with caution.
Wilco.
I'm still flying.
We can't
See,
switch
like
off the
when
security
I'm too
system.
close to the target, it doesn't let me
What he
fire.
said is true. This will
That
give us
will
at
work.
least 10 seconds. Cosette! Cosette! What the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, check that. Big explosion, right?
Get back here! As you all saw, we have a problem. The princess went by herself into the maintenance area and has shut us out. No idea where we're going this time, stupid woman.
In the thing to unlock, I have to get like what 24,000 to fly out of this ring. to get 24,000 points under 10 minutes. So by now I would have passed the time already. So, but I did it anyway.
Helios arrived.
I'm bailing out!
I said we were going to take down the space elevator, but it's not like we can just go out there and chop it down. At the top of the windbreak, space location markers have been set in place.
Shitload of
monitor distortions in the
this
space
is
elevator.
feeling more like the Ace mode.
Locations we need to target. If the sensors go bad, the elevator's observation system will think the elevator has fallen. Until its safety can be confirmed, all microwaves will be stopped.
Oh, I get it. What a party.
I was gonna do it myself. Dumbass.
Helios launched from the Arsenal bird. 5 seconds.
Almost there.
3, 2.
To plug in my headphone because before it goes out of power. Now you and I will finish Ace Combat 7's story tonight. We only have one more mission after this. And the last mission can be very quick. Actually, can be finished very quickly.
Back now.
Yeah, how are you enjoying the? How are you enjoying the thing? The air-to-air combat,
Arriving in 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
especially in first person.
2. Inbound.
I suppose this game gives you a lot more joy than you actually realize. At least that's what it feels like for me, because I never thought I would enjoy the series. Then I played the PS2 originals, and I'm like, fuck, I'm so in love with this series.
Monster bird is in our trap. We'll use a saturation attack.
10 seconds.
Wait for the signal.
Well, probably no. That's it. Let me show you. Now the Arsenal bird is out.
Inform the coalition units.
This level actually showcases how realistic the cloud looks with Unreal Engine.
Incoming!
Here it comes.
Everybody, give this attack everything
Saturation
you got.
attack.
Open fire!
大场面，大场面。
All missiles were shot out of the sky. Attack failed. Cruise missiles did not reach their target.
Here comes the real party.
Lancaster warning all aircraft. I have multiple blips on my scope.
Here they come.
That's something.
I'm gonna drop this motherfucking heavy bomb on it.
Look at the Arsenal bird.
Lasers!
Yep, this thing's got lasers. Tactical laser.
Evacuate!
Missile.
Bastion sounding heavily damaged by laser weapons. Aircraft control or nothing. Single blast! More lifeboats!
HQ, we have a problem. The damage to the Allied fleet is extensive.
That was a pretty impressive firepower. I, for one, did not see that coming.
The active protection system operated as expected. We should launch another saturation attack. Air power. Use on the Arsenal bird.
Here comes the boss
Behind the
fight.
enemy has a radar lock on me.
Even the
Bandit
music
behind
changes.
you.
See that laser thing? If I get caught in it, it's instantly dead. So,
Missile inbound to me.
It's ready against APS. All aircraft, break off from the Arsenal bird.
That was close. Without the AWACS, I would have been a goner.
yeah, don't get caught up in that thing.
That's not the control room. Go through the airlock and get on the maintenance elevator. Head to the top of the windbreak. Do you think you can put on that pressurized suit by yourself? You'll never get it on over those frills. Yes.
These drones are protecting the Arsenal bird.
I'm getting sick of that arrogant bastard. Seriously.
No good. The engine control room is gone. Order to the opposite. Get a radar room and CIC.
Nothing phases us.
Hit it. Hit it. Hit it. Nice.
All aircraft. We can no longer commence with a second saturation attack. All aircraft. Separately engage in direct attacks.
HQ, it won't be easy to take down the Arsenal bird with conventional weaponry.
This is actually the main theme of Ace Combat 7.
Give us time.
一个变奏吧。
You're just thinking about it now? Cover any friendlies that's hit.
The amount of distance going through your mind. Actually, playing this in first person is really sick.
On a friendly's tail.
It's ready against APS.
One of the challenges in this mission is take down the Arsenal bird without using missiles, so I have to use machine gun. Yeah. I'm pretty sure by now you would know how difficult this shit is.
Bulb-shaped thing, but it isn't lit up.
Location.
Have it somewhere, right? Got it.
There's something we can do. Just evading like this will get us all killed.
Sub-propeller confirmed destroyed. Fox 2.
I have to ramp up the attack on this thing. Don't want to get too close to it.
Power.
Then what should we do?
That's the problem now.
I'll do something.
What are you gonna do? Set? Smash it. Smash all 6 of the bastards. It'll lose power.
Too many missiles. I ran out of flares.
Damn shield. Just go away. Be gone.
No, in ace mode, this alert isn't gonna go. Like, it's just, the alert is always... Nice. Thanks, princess. Oh, here comes my favorite part.
What kind of magic did you work there, you asshole?
It wasn't magic. It's a scam. Now's our chance. Do it, Trigger.
The lights. It's switched to the backup power supply. That means the main supply's been cut off.
Yeah, now they're...
The drones are acting crazy. Are you seeing this? The drones are falling one after another. They've completely lost control.
Main propeller 1 confirmed stall. Good work, Trigger. Keep up the attack. Strider 1 has destroyed a sub-propeller.
You can do it. There's no way it isn't damaged.
Pulse laser cannon destroyed. That drops the Arsenal bird's threat level a little.
Trigger got a sub-propeller.
That's it. Slow down, motherfucker.
You're getting the hang of this, Trigger. The main propeller is moving again. Just how hard is that thing?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to fight the main propeller again.
Destroying the antenna's base. Say what? If we destroy the docking modules, the supply unit will break off from Arsenal. That'll be one antenna piece available. Light on fire, and we can cut that bird off. Theoretically, that's the possibility for an experienced pilot. That would be a problem, but... Yeah, but our guy's more than just an experienced pilot. Trigger, let's do this. Is he really that good of a pilot? I'd bet on it. Besides, if he thought it was impossible, he wouldn't have said anything.
I have to take this thing down, take the frame off this thing, and then blow it to pieces. Ultimate challenge to your control now. See this joint?
George, tabloid, get back here.
Yep.
I can't leave that girl to die. Fine. Get her, but be quick about it. Is everything okay? The drones are acting odd. Run!
There's another hook at the bottom, the belly of this thing. So one more shot.
Docking module destroyed. One left.
Nicely done. This will be a good story to tell my son.
Shit. Oh no. I just crashed into it. Oh no. It's so close. I thought I crashed into the propeller, I think. Yeah, I'm just reading at your response. Damn. Yeah, we're finished tonight. Almost there, sorry. I should have fucking went a little bit far, but it's fine.
Let's try to one-handle it. Try not to get his way. Come on, you drones. You're facing me now.
Maybe it's not gonna restart from this check. Yeah, that's the number of missiles you should be dodging. That's right. That's it. That's what ace mode sounds like. My column use it. I actually love this music. Listen to more. Imagine finishing this mission without using missile. Only use your machine gun. That's one of the challenge I have to do to get this fucking get the platinum.
Both main propellers have been stalled.
Fuck, the lasers.
On the laser cannon. Trigger's hammering it.
Sub-propeller confirmed destroyed.
Yeah, this thing is tough, bro. You just have to fly around. Divergence, eh? Holy shit. Finish it up, come on.
There's no way it isn't damaged.
So many weapons on this thing. 2 more. And then I start with the hook. Sub-propeller. Fly around it. Get it close. Get a good look at it. I need to wait for this thing to fly out of the clouds because it's gonna actually ice up my plane. Come on, finish up.
Trigger got a sub-propeller. You're getting the hang of this, Trigger.
Took out their laser thing, that's good.
The main propeller is moving again. Just how hard is that thing? Goes down to destroying the antenna's base. Say what? If we destroy the docking modules, the supply unit will break off at first word. That'll make the antenna base vulnerable. Light her on fire and we can cook that bird.
That's it. That's it. Now we're gonna break out the hook on it. Let's get the pulse laser out.
But our guy's more than just an experienced pilot. Trigger, let's do this. Is he really that good of a pilot? I'd bet on it. Besides, if he thought it was impossible, he wouldn't have said anything.
Okay, so now to separate the main frame from its body, from its wing.
The refugees. Everyone calm down. You want to get yourself killed?
Now to have a perfectly lined up shot. There we go.
I can't leave that girl to die. Fine. Get her, but be quick about it.
Is everything okay? The drones are acting odd.
Run!
Come on.
Careful!
One more shot.
One docking module destroyed.
Great work!
Strider 1, I knew you could do it. Move on and destroy the rest.
UAV's distraction. Arsenal 3rd is our priority.
with a bit of a distance. Shoot it again from the back. BPM. Come on, one more shot. Nice.
Is he safe? George and the girl were saved. They were saved. Both of them.
Now I need to actually fly under this thing.
Docking module destroyed. That's 2 of them.
Now I need to actually fly under it.
Just focus on what you need to do.
I'll make the same mistake again.
Strider 3 launching missile.
You see what I'm saying? This.
Go, Trigger. Leave these chumps to us.
Oh, this is my favorite part of the music, actually.
Strider 1, missile launched.
You're behind 3 strikes.
Enemy on your back.
Fox 3.
That's it.
All targets have been destroyed. The supply unit is ready to fall off.
Yep, supply unit is ready to fall out.
You should be able to see the rectangle where the supply unit was. Destroy that, and even the mighty Arsenal bird is sure to feel
One last shot, buddy. One last shot.
Leave it to Trigger.
The APS unit.
Leave the big fish to Trigger. Take down the UAV-6.
Fuck yeah.
Rectangle confirmed destroyed.
That's it. That's it. We did it.
Oh my God. The Arsenal bird is on fire.
Trigger, break off. Arsenal bird is losing altitude rapidly.
Arsenal bird is down.
Longcaster, can you estimate the point of impact?
Don't worry. Looks like it'll be open water. All aircraft, avoid the target's path.
Yeah, you will find a way to do the no damage thing. You just have to fly really, really careful.
Even in death, that thing is intimidating.
Wow, well done.
Everyone, can you see this? These people here were alive up until a few moments ago. My friend was here. Can you see this? This is just one of the many sides of war and what it does.
Welcome to the last mission.
You surrender now, we will not attack. We can hold them off until support arrives. Our unit surrendered, and you guys better not throw away your lives either.
Wait there, Princess. We'll get you down. Don't worry about me. Please just take care of the refugees. I'll parachute down. What?
Warning, incoming bogey.
Are
The
those
final
the
boss.
drones we saw at that factory? I'm
With
coming down.
Mihal's memory.
See you on the ground. No, wait!
Enemy on my 6. Those guys are bad news. Trigger, boss, do something.
Strider 2, missile inbound. Cosette! What?
This isn't the time for that.
Cosette!
Avril, they're headed this way. Get the refugees to safety now.
Strider 2, you're hit. Are you alright?
Still breathing. I won't be flying much longer, though.
There's an Osean carrier a few kilometers to the west. It ran aground and was abandoned. It won't be easy, but it's the only place you got.
Trigger, escort your wingman. Let's get to that carrier. That's all we can do. Trigger, can you hear me? I somehow managed to land. It's your turn
Now I'm gonna land on the aircraft
The
carrier.
carrier ran aground, but that shouldn't be a problem for you.
Check how far that is.
Down. 3,000 meters to carrier. You're too fast. Lower your speed. You're on course. Looking good, buddy. 1,500 meters to carrier. Nice work. You pulled off a perfect landing.
Yes.
Well, we're okay for the moment. Now the real challenge begins.
Yep.
Well, if it isn't the LRSSG, looks like our luck has turned.
I mean, the sky, the cloud, everything just looks very nice.
You will secure air superiority. There are Erusian aircraft in the Coalition, so they have been ID'd as friendly via the data. You two aces, I'm thinking it's time to show us what...
Last mission. This is the final mission.
Hell, I can't just snap my fingers and make a plane. Believe me, I wish I could. Right now, we needed one. Bad. When we were coming over on the boat, I remember seeing an aircraft carrier. That gave me
Castro
an idea.
2, the very first one that...
The Admiral Anderson.
Okay. It was
the name of an old sailor.
Oh, Castro 2 got sunk already.
When the first drone started attacking, the ship wasn't ready for battle yet. It was still in the dock, getting all rigged up. So they rushed to get her ready.
Yep.
I know about Anderson. In the previous Osean War, he was the commander of a ship that sent out the last fleet of jets. They say the deck was sloping so bad as it sank, the last plane barely made it off. Those fighters ended the war.
Yeah, Major Anderson was actually from Ace Combat 5 as well. He was the commander of the ship where they launched the protagonist.
If this war keeps going on like it is, it'll be the end of everything. The military loaded this thing to the rafters of planes.
It's the style.
Some were fighters that were going to be delivered to bases in occupied territory. It was hit before it could complete the mission.
It looks so real.
Jackpot. The hangars were loaded with goodies. This Scrap Queen's got work to do.
Trigger, everyone, listen up. The operation was a success. Erusian defense forces have been neutralized, and all Arsenal birds are down. However, those 2 new drones buzzing around have royally screwed up our plans.
This is where
the
highest difficulty
are in a sorry state
tunnel climbing you'll come to see.
We might not even have any viable aircraft. According to the Scrap,
see, these are the 2 planes I've unlocked.
To use the space elevator's transmission capabilities to send their data to drone manufacturing plants across the continent. They're trying to strengthen their numbers.
Perfect delivery system.
What's worse, their data contains a depth of war experience, so the newer aircraft will be more tactically advanced. If that's the case, this war will never end. We need to take both drones down no matter what it takes. We'll do it, so we have homes to go back to. Well, the Scrap Queen's on our side. She says she can make any aircraft fly. This is our final mission. Trigger, let's go. We've got a goddamn war to end.
Yeah, I'm taking the best plane. That's it. No contest. The best anti-air. Let me show you. 4 AMs are gonna cut it. It's not fast enough. Su-57 is highly mobile, but their AA guns not too great, so I'm gonna have to stick with F. It's either this or F-22. But consider this has 24. F-22 has 26. I'm gonna go with this. QAM26. Check my parts one last time. These things are fine. Standard missile homing. Missile limit. Lock on range. Homing capability. That's it. This Mobius is actually from Ace Combat 4. It's a legend that you play as. This F-22 and it just wipes everybody fuck up. But I'm gonna choose Strider. I'm still part of the squadron, so let's go.
Strider Squadron, takeoff prep complete.
Final mission. You'll see how difficult these drones are. But maybe on easy mode it's not too difficult.之前老田还吐槽他过不了这一关，钻洞钻不过去。他问我怎么做。Yeah, it's very scenic, like it's very moody. This last mission, the launch and everything,
can
music,
I use this?
everything.
Hey, can you hear me? That craft is in peak condition. I even buffed up the canopy for a nice shine, so you can really see the sky. Take care, Trigger. When you get back, let me know what you saw.
Independent squad. Fuck yeah. Nation, no more. I represent all nations.
Wish I could have flown with you. A dinged up plane and an injured
pilot
would only slow you down. I feel
go, come on.
Take care. Whatever happens, it ends here. The outcome's mostly up to him. Oh, this is the guy? Oh, yeah. He's the one who took off just now.
Yeah, the last mission also looks
got
very
quite a
nice.
few Rougians with us. Lucians are sticking around too. I don't care what country anyone's from. What counts is knowing who the real enemy is. Right, guys?
Affirmative. I think everybody here knows the score. We all know who to follow.
这一关没有大场面，这一关倒是比较怎么说呢 ？Very focused. You'll see what I mean. Yep, they come with fucking lasers, tactical lasers.
The elevator is able to broadcast and communicate. With the information infrastructure down, it's the only place capable of wide area data transmission. Drones are waiting for it to power up again.
Bastards.
These things are really freaking fast.
All aircraft converge on Skull Squadron. Surround and shoot them down.
Check how fast those things are going.
Let's do it, Ocean. Welcome.
UAV reacting.
Dodging
Damn,
all
they're
your
fast.
freaking
Aircraft
ammo.
stay sharp. Intercept now.
They eventually will take out most of your teammates.
Salamander 3, Skull 2, lost. Damn it, that was quick.
I've never seen anyone fly this fast. Provide support.
All this
Friendly
couldn't
lost.
finish them.
Another confirmed down.
Damn it. Trigger scored a hit. We can do it. Aim well. Shoot him down.
Good. The enemy
You see how they turn against you?
Damage has to be adding
It's
up.
exactly how the old man flies. They give you a head on.
Laser weaponry. Watch where their nose is pointing.
Yeah, imagine finishing this mission with machine guns only. Union and what's the other guy? Eventual space elevator. They're protecting it.
Salamander, Rifle 3 has been shot down. Lost another one.
Another hit. He's the only one getting anywhere out here.
That sounds more like it.
Attention all aircraft. Launch detected from UAV. They're small drones.
Yep, they got UAVs again.
Target hit. Target hit. Damage confirmed. Those suckers are tough.
Next one. This is on easy mode, right? Bear that in mind.
One down. Target is losing altitude rapidly.
That enemy is black smoke billowing from it. I saw it myself. 3 strikes is a real deal. 1 plane left.
Soul 2, evade, evade!
Right on.
Zone 2 lost.
Enemy hit. Strider 1 got him.
We've broken the UAV's formation.
Damn it, I can't break away.
Yep. 2 down.
That's me, Heisman. Trigger's missile hit. That one looks like it hurt. Trigger has scored a kill. Hell yeah! You finally did it!
But it's not over yet. Remember this thing? We took it out before. This is the drone's AI unit. ADF 1-1. Even faster. More deadly.
Just like the UAV that Trigger shot down before court arrest. Is that the prototype that Wiseman was talking about?
Fuck. This is ultimate dogfighting.
They're on our way back. We are stepping in position to demasterize them.
Locked on! Let me amend feet.
I love this music. It's just everything just works.
Still flying, but it can't keep this up forever. Finish it off, Trigger. Hold on a sec. Is it just me, or is that thing trying to read Trigger's reactions?
Yes, it is. The longer you waste on this thing, the faster it becomes. Got it.
UAV is down. Radar signal is lost.
Copy. Showing us how it's done.
Shit, dude.
That was definitely
Now the real
most
challenge
intense thing
begins.
I've ever been in.
You'll see what I mean.
To tell my son about it.
老田一直卡这儿过不去了，
Elevators just powered up.
他一直问我
Looks
怎
like
么
we
过。
made it in just the nick of time. Fortunately, you've prevented data that may have included Trigger's flying style.
大场面都在 DLC 里面 ，and it's fucking epic.
I've got a special bottle of wine for occasions like this. What do you say
Oh,
we
this
open it?
music is it's awesome.
Can you hear me? There's still 1 drone left.
Who the hell is that? More importantly, I thought Trigger destroyed all the drones.
It's through its wings, yet it's still flying. Can anyone hear me? That aircraft needs to be taken care of.
She's right. I see something on the radar. The UAV is alive and kicking.
That thing. Here comes the real challenge.
The UAV went into the undersea tunnel. That tunnel leads to the space elevator.
Trigger, you're gonna have to fly into the tunnel after the UAV.
Where's the escape vector?
There's enough space for him to turn beneath the elevator.
That's a suicide mission.
Count, where are you going? We rely on Trigger too much. He's gonna need help.
You can't be serious, Count.
Yeah, well, you had no problem with Trigger doing the same thing.
Trigger's different.
We'll see.
You damn fool.
Don't worry. I learned something from my last squadron. Stick with Trigger, and you'll make it.
Caution. Pull up. Caution.
There we go. We're in.
Count, give me your status.
Alive.
Excellent, so you're both okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
I
What
need
makes you
high
think that?
concentration
No
on this
time to
thing.
explain. The radio will cut out soon. It'll take a short time for the drone to send over the data.
I'm not gonna let you drop here. No sign of the drone. Did it take another path? Doesn't matter. We know where it's going. We can catch it.
老田就是在这死了无数次，受不了了。A lot of people actually didn't make it till this part. Couldn't get through it.
Drone on your tail. Damn it! It got me. I'm hit. Shit. My wings seem fine, but I'm losing thrust. Is my engine?
Doing this first person is really different.
I'm fine. I can still fly.
It really is quite different.
My rudder's acting up. It's hard to keep level. I'm not getting much thrust, but I'll be okay. Oh, that's quite the problem. It appears I can't get any more thrust. Drone is turning. It'll send its payload. Shoot it down, Trigger.
Come on. That's it.
Down.
The harder part comes after this. I have to fly out of this damn thing. That's it.
Yeah, baby! Hey, I'm being serious here. That's right, we're going home. I thought of a way out of here. The space elevator.
Yeah, we're flying through that.
The windbreak is hollow, and there's no ceiling all the way up. Not sure if Blackbird can handle it, though. Fly! I know you can make it! I'll attempt a belly landing. Get out of here! Everyone's waiting for you!
I need to create one last adjustment angle. Oh, shit. So not fly too slow, otherwise it will stall. Here comes.
Into the middle column! That'll lead inside the windbreak. I wanted to wait until I had less fuel, but I have no choice. Attempting to land. I don't think my plane will make it. Anyway, here goes. Come on, baby, stay with me just a bit more.
Micro adjustment to the max, bro. Because I'm dodging these elevators.
Should we send in an evac team?
We can't give up. We have to wait.
Can you hear me? We're all waiting. A world of darkness needs a light to shine. We're waiting for that beacon of light.
That's it.
Look, it's Trigger. Strider 1 has returned to radar.
I did it! That's our Trigger!
He's a damn hero!
Welcome to the end of Ace Combat 7.
Damn it. Does anyone have eyes on Count?
Wish y'all could have seen that.
Yes.
You damn fool.
I did finish Ace as well. In fact, this will be the run that I finished all levels, all difficulties.
Down below.
Yeah, well, we're all in the same
Yeah, when
boat
you
there.
fly this, there's wind affecting your position, so you have to micro adjust your rudders.
We're sending help. Give us your coordinates.
Directly into the space elevator. Elevation is minus 500 meters.
Minus? Hey, Trigger. You dumbass. Tell me something. What color's the sky up there?
Deep blue.
We're on our way back from our 7-year mission to the asteroid belt. I can't tell you how proud I am to be the first to land at
Wait,
this
what was that
spaceport.
transmission?
This is Captain Kay Nagase of the spaceship Pilgrim 1. The ocean of stars in our galaxy is finally within our reach. To the pilot who generously gave this spaceship a place to dock, we are forever grateful. The universe lies ahead of us, waiting to be discovered. And now, at last, we have a gateway to ascend to it, over and over again.
It's
That's what space elevator is all about.
Today was the day, the moment of her return.
I salute the pilot who gave us all a future.
What a formation.
To skies unknown. The path to mankind's vast future remains standing, Granddad.
Yep, Skies Unknown is the subtitle of this game. And here comes the end.
The refugees built a settlement for themselves at the base of the space elevator. A humanitarian mission from Yuktovania airdropped some supplies for them again today.
Yeah, watch
Thanks
until
to
the end.
Princess,
There's a lot of stories.
The whole world was pitching in to help these people. Handing out the relief supplies would have been a perfect gig for that anarchist dude. But since he's dead now, the job went to the guy from Belka, George. I guess Tabloid got that new system he wanted in the end. Mihai's granddaughters are helping out too. Mihai. That cranky old geezer's here with us too.
I never wanted to create anything, and now here I am, clinging to life. Watching
this is called a lighthouse
and their generation make a new future for themselves and the world. Is this my punishment then? All I do is lie here, wasting away. I'll never know the freedom of flying the open skies ever again. I've been grounded, and my wings have been clipped.
Yeah, old man still lives.
You know what having peace in the world means? It's being able to die in your own bed at a ripe old age. Peace is what those girls are working so hard for here. We got a bunch more refugees today. And the princess? She's looking to the stars.
Yeah, I imagine we could build a space
Dark
elevator.
blue.
That would be so awesome.
To the heavens and beyond.
But this is a project beyond our comprehension, so... But this game's got a good story. It's got a good sort of element, a good central theme to it. We need to look beyond the stars, you know, to the skies unknown, you know. I really like this theme.
Can you hear me?
That's it. The end. Wow. Man, I love this.
Tu te souviens de nos fleurs préférées qui chantaient tout près de nous?
And it's in French too.
Déclaration d'amour, les mains pleines de pensées, plus même dans ton dos pleura, et plus tu as pleuré dans mes bras. Et un moment de silence, puis pouvons-nous tous les deux. Je n'ai pas oublié les
这是最后的 mission briefing. Yep, I've got that trophy, Hardened Vet. And in the bank, oh, I've unlocked both. Okay, so 25 million MRP achieved. The next one is 40 million, so I need to double that. It's a bit crazy, but I think I need to grind a little bit. But check this last bit of a fight. Check how I've danced with it, you know? It's really awesome. I've been chasing it, keeping a bit of a distance and then going at it. Check this thing's taking out my teammate right, left, and center. Yeah, this is it, eh? I didn't think I was gonna unlock this achievement, but yeah, here I am. So I got a feeling I can finish this grind. I can finish it. I can do it. Got an A actually instead of an S, but close enough. 3.4 million. I'm gonna use it to upgrade all the multiplayer stuff now. And yeah, that's it for tonight. Tomorrow we'll do the SP mission.